I would like to interview with this name the flag player named Zach, who got level 1K plus in Name the Flag, and he also competed in several Name the Flag leaderboards during 2020 usually. Cause like he competed in January of 2020, he got second place at the time, and also like he got 12.6 million in May of 2020. He also have like several best in the world titles, but it's not named the flag. He got
Yeah,
like,
unfortunately.
yeah, like you almost got the January one though. You almost got it.
I almost got it. Yeah, Connus just did too much at the beginning of the month, and I came on too late.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, you wanna compete again next time?
See, I'm thinking about it, but I know that now with quarantine going on still in some places and seeing some of the scores that people are still getting, I don't think it's possible for me. Like doing that sort of sleep schedule is brutal, and like I mean I was sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a night just to try to keep pace with everybody in May. So it's going to be way too hard unless things start slowing down and like maybe 10 million is an option. Maybe I'll be able to do that, but
10
it just
million.
seems like too many people are going for
I mean,
higher scores than that.
there are many people are competing. That's the thing. And like, were you even surprised that you encountered those things recently and in the past within 2020? Or I don't know what you think about it, to be honest.
Wait, say again.
Like, I
Sorry.
don't know what you think about the situation of Name the Flag within this year, because most of the people are active, very active.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love the competition. I love how so many people are getting into it because I remember when I first started playing, it was like September, October, and I made the leaderboard in October with 4.1 million, something like that. And I finished sixth, which is pretty good at that time. But seeing how 4 million was barely enough to make the leaderboard in like April through June, like I really enjoy that sort of competition. And um, it's one of those topics where people are still active all the time and doesn't really go dead. So could always rely on that when I actually want to play people and not play bots in some of these more dead topics.
oh, wow.
And plus, you find a lot of like fair players at the top of the leaderboards and name the flag, except for the boosters, of course.
So, like, you have some grudge against boosters, or I don't know what you
Not a
really.
not a grudge, not like a grudge per se, but like um, I look down upon it. Honestly, it's just
Okay.
like it just like it doesn't make sense as to why you go through all that trouble to have like 1 month where you cheat your way to the top. It just I don't understand that mentality. And like I see what it did to the people that did boost. Like the rest of the community kind of either block them or just like don't even count their accomplishments. So it just is something I'm not happy about. And while it happened in April, like I still tried to set my own limit to play and set my own
Oh,
goal because that was kind of the only way to actually play and enjoy playing. Because when people aren't competing fairly, it's harder to stay inspired. So I just set my own goal for a month like April and maybe another month in the future instead of just not playing.
did you ever play other games aside from Quizup?
Oh, other games.
Yes.
I mean, like not usually on the phone, but I play NHL a bunch for on PlayStation. Like I don't get into like shooter games or anything like that usually because I'm honestly the worst at them, and I can't ever seem to improve. So I just stick to sports because that's what I'm good at. So I play NHL and I have like a franchise going with my team. So
Wow, that's.
um
I mean, what was that console? Is that like PS4, PS3,
yeah, PS4.
PS4? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
PS4.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man.
Uh,
Do you?
uh, yeah, I do, of course,
Yeah,
but I don't play that too much anymore. I play on PC.
yeah,
And that
yeah.
only you have PS4?
I have the Xbox 360 and like an old. I have my really old N64, which I still like to break out every now and again
Oh my
and
god.
play like Super Mario on Nintendo. Like that, it gives me like heavy nostalgia from when I was a kid. So like I enjoy playing that too sometimes. But Quizup has taken up a lot of my time, especially over this pandemic.
Demic. Oh
Mm.
yeah, I mean like you played N64. Have you ever tried speedrun like on Super Mario 64 or what else? Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. Yeah.
I
Like
haven't played Zelda in a long, long time.
never played it? Wow. I
No, I
have
played
yeah, I
it. I played
played.
it way back
Uh,
when, but like it's just been a really long time since I played it.
oh okay. Like you should try to play it, you know? It's a pandemic at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm running out of stuff to do. Like I gotta try and find that. I have a bunch of old games, but I've kind of been playing the same one for a while. Um, and that's Super Mario. But like I still have some of the old sports games for that, like All Star Baseball, like '97,
Oh
like
wow.
crazy old games. Yeah,
How about Golden Eye 007?
I have not played that before. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I said, I'm terrible at those sort of games where it requires you to do missions and quests and stuff like that. Like I just can't seem to figure it out. I tried playing my friend's one of the Dark Knight games, the Batman games, and I just died every single time. I couldn't complete a single mission. Like I
God.
had no idea what I was doing, dude.
No, no.
I'm literally just running around trying to like karate chop people. Like
So you usually make sure like your mode is usually easy or normal, you know, because like some
it
games
has
have no.
to be.
in
It
Quizup,
has to be, otherwise I'm lost.
in Quizup, there's no mode. You just have to grind. That's it.
Yeah. All you have to do is grind. You learn the questions, you learn the topics. That's it. It's simple.
It's
There's nothing
simple.
complicated. Like with flags, all you got to do is just learn the flag. That's it.
Well, it's complicated if you like the questions are kind of hard for you, and then like every time when you lose, you lose though, and then like the statistics
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta be like, oh my god, you gotta deal with this every time. If you care about much
Yeah.
about it, yeah.
Yeah. No, like with Quiz Up, you lose a game, it's just like, okay, go on to the next game. With a game like Zelda or Batman or something like that, like you lose one game, and it's like, damn it, you got to start the whole mission over again. Like this whole objective, this whole situation you're in, you just got to start from the beginning. And it's like, goddamn.
Wow. And amazing to be honest. Like it just reminded me of my childhood life because like something I
Yeah,
played a lot of those stuff. And I used to play like Mario Galaxy on Wii and then like
yeah,
and I finished the game but like I took around maybe more than 2 or 3 months just to finish the game. Yeah.
yeah,
That's how hard it was and you gotta know what to you gotta know what to play and what type of missions you're doing because sometimes if you don't know how to do it then what's the point of playing the game, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm that dummy that has to go through the tutorials and everything.
Yeah, that's another
'Cause
another one thing, yes. So anyway, so how did you find out the application of Quizup? Like did you find somewhere in the advertisement in on Google or where did you find it?
no, actually, my friend told me about it. I had just had like a big blow up with another friend of mine, so I was like really just not in the great headspace. So a friend of mine decided to show me this app and said, "Look, this is gonna distract you. Like you're not gonna be thinking about this person, and we're just gonna play games on here." And so she kind of got me hooked, like in those first few days, just playing a bunch of different topics and stuff. Um, and I really didn't know much about the app at first, but as time went on, I met some more people that had been on it for a while, and then eventually got recruited to a team. So um, But I do remember like back in what was it, like October 9th, 2018 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I installed the app and just started playing like random topics, like I said, like general knowledge, and I played Game of Thrones with my friend because we were both really into the show. So those were like my good topics early on. Those were like my top ones. But yeah, that's how I found out. A friend of mine told me.
Did you use Apple or Android?
Yeah, I
Uh,
do use Apple, but I'm ready to stray away from it as soon as all my Apple stuff breaks. Honestly,
oh, you don't want like Apple at this time. Like,
no,
oh, why? What's with
no.
Apple?
Uh, like every time there's like a problem every month with one of my accounts or something, and I go to try to unlock everything, and it's like a different password that I can't remember. I have to like update my password constantly. I keep getting locked out of apps because there's like an old credit card on file that I thought was dealt with,
Yeah.
but like they keep locking my account and saying it's going to be locked for a long time if you don't fix this, and I'm like, I did fix this. Like you were supposed to help me fix this. And it just like like the same thing keeps happening, and it's frustrating. Plus Apple products are mad expensive, so it's just not worth it to keep going with Apple. And yeah, I'm soon gonna get an Android for my
Android.
phone probably, and then a PC because my Mac recently broke because I'm an idiot that spilled coffee on
My God, you spilled a coffee
it.
in your laptop? No way! Oh my
Yeah, dude.
God! You just wasted some couple of bucks, but I don't know if Apple did help
Yeah.
you with this type of.
Oh, they couldn't.
Like, oh
They
my,
couldn't, bro. I fried the thing.
oh my God, man. Uh,
Yeah,
when
I
was
turned it
this?
upside down and tried to last month or so.
Oh shoot, that's a huge total blow in your
Yeah.
like wow. Oh, shout out to the people who joined this chat.
Yeah.
Diane said hi, Lindstrom said hi, Stella said hi, Jantu said hi, NBW hosted me, thank you very much. And Ty as well. And Ram said hi. So yeah,
Awesome.
these are the
What's up,
people who
everybody?
said chat, yes. What's up guys? Yeah, this is Zach. Yes, that's Zach. If
Yeah.
people don't
For
even
those of you
know,
who have
if
yeah, those of you who haven't heard my voice yet.
I don't know if people already know your voice. I mean, some people know your voice. I mean, do
Yeah, I
they?
was on a voice chat. I was on a voice chat last week for like the first time with the group. Other than that, it's pretty much like just been you and Stella that know my voice, and Dank, because I did the one-on-one thing with them
Oh
last
wow.
month. So yeah, it's basically like three people know my voice before last week.
So which is comfortable for you, voice or DMs or chatting? I don't know what do you
Um,
want usually in Discord or maybe on Skype. Let's say
you
I don't use Skype anymore, so yeah.
yeah, usually I would just use like DMs instead of voice calls because I usually like to listen to music or watch TV or something in the background.
Hmm?
So yeah, I'll usually stick with DMs, especially if I'm not like hyper for the day, because there are some days I'm just like flat right out of bed and I just like can't get into the day. So usually on those days I won't do many voice calls or anything like that. But either one is comfortable to me though. Honestly, I just prefer DMs most of the time.
Okay. But when you call on like on Discord, like what do you usually do? Let's say like you just be natural to talk, of course. Because we're
Yeah.
like right now, or like do you ever have to take a break before you before you talk?
No, dude. No, dude. I don't need. I don't need all that. Like it's chill. Like everybody here is chill, so it's not. There's like no pressure really. Any pressure that's there is like the one I put upon myself. So I'm able to like I do get like um a little uncomfortable in like new situations with newer people that I don't know very well. So it takes me a while to warm up to people.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, like once I have and once I'm comfortable, like then I'm comfortable. then I'm good. And there's no need to like take a break from it
Of
or
course.
anything like that. Yeah.
So Toten to ask you. So Jan 2 is asking you, Zach, who
Mhm.
is the biggest whip in KE?
The biggest wimp?
Whip.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna say that. Get in trouble with somebody.
Do you watch anime? No?
Oh, what? Anime?
Yeah,
No.
any animes? No? Oh,
No, honestly, no. I
I
know I'm like a little out of place here with that. But like, no, I've never got into anime, to be honest.
okay. I see. It's your
So
preference. Like, what do you watch then?
I watch a lot of just comedies and like situational comedies and stuff like that. So like
Simpsons?
The Office. Well,
Office?
yeah, maybe
Sims.
not so much The Simpsons, but like The Office, South Park, Parks and Rec, Archer,
Okay.
Arrested Development, just comedy stuff that's gonna make me laugh. And then I'll like stretch into some shows like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
like honestly, it's usually a lot of the shows that are popular like here in America. So, um, yeah, it's usually just shows like that. Yeah.
Like, I mean, do you ever watch like foreign shows? Like, I know, like in America, like it's kind of big deal, especially you're watching those type of TV shows. Because I've watched Game of Thrones, and I love it so much. Like, it's from HBO, so it's an American
Yeah.
company, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of those fans back then at the time,
Yeah.
so I can tell. So I'll be able to watch and outside America, because there are many things outside America, though, of course.
Yeah. I mean, there are like honestly so many options here that it's hard to watch everything.
Yes.
Like you can only watch so much at once, and I honestly stick with some of the shows that I rewatch kind of over and over. Like to
Hmm.
be honest with you, I have watched every episode of South Park at least like 8 or 9 times, and there's over 300 episodes. So,
Wow. My God.
dude, I've been watching basically since the show came out, and I was like 6 years old when I first saw it.
My
Had no
God.
idea what I was seeing,
You're a
but like,
loyal
yeah,
watcher. And basically like
yeah,
you're the opposite of Weeb, because like Weeb is just watching much anime. You're like, I don't know what's it
okay.
called. What's the code of watching a lot of American TV shows? There's some term for that. Or it's just
Some of the ones I watch are just like sitcoms or just referred to as comedies or
okay.
dramas,
Yeah, that's what it's
that
called.
kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Imagine that if you're grinding like on watching a lot of TV shows. Oh my god, you're one of those champions already. It's like Quizup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 years old. Guy's one of the youngest person who watched South Park. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like South Park is comedy, and like I don't watch it. I haven't watched it too
No.
much. I mean, like I used to watch Family Guy, and then like Simpsons and Futurama.
Yeah.
Futurama.
Yeah, dude. I watched the Family Guy and Futurama a bunch when I was younger, and
What
like
else? Yeah.
Family Guy is still pretty funny to me. But like I don't know, as the show got on, it just got like the jokes became more and more random and just like what like it's just filler for
Just
the
feeling.
show. It's like not even that funny sometimes. But like the old Family Guys, those are really funny to me. And
Like
I honestly love the creator's humor, Seth MacFarlane, because like he created American Dad too, which is a funny show. Um, and like he's also got another show out here with which is sort of like Star Trek that I watch.
what's
Um,
that?
and it's called fuck, what's it called? It's called The Orville.
I
And
never heard of that.
no, it's only been around for a couple of years. But honestly, like it's a good show. It's not like a total comedy, but when there's comedy in it, it's hysterical. Like I would recommend it. It's really funny when it's funny,
Let's see.
and like it's just a fun show to watch. But yeah, I do watch. I just watch a lot of shows like more American programming, because it's like it's harder just to watch international programming here.
Makes sense. I understand you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else should I talk about? Yeah. So I have a question. So you got
Sure.
12.6 million on May of 2020. How did you manage to get that XP? That one. You got,
uh,
oh my God, you got fifth place and
Dude, that was that's not fair. Like honestly,
oh, it's
like
not.
12.6 million was a top 10 score all time at that point, like in a single month, and like fifth place for the month, like it just didn't feel right at the end of the month. Like I know I deserved like a higher spot on that leaderboard.
Oh,
But I'll talk about those first like 28 days or so before I basically kind of like stopped the last few. Um, like I pulled an all nighter the first night so I could get ahead. No, because I knew there were going to be a lot of people really competing, and
okay.
I just remember going back and forth that first day with Vanna
Mm-hmm.
and Dank, and Dank had stopped for a little bit, but Vanna just kept going and going and going, and I don't think she slept the first like 56 hours or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she went an insane amount. So I was just trying to keep pace at that point. And then as Dank had pulled ahead and was getting further ahead of me, I was like, I can't let that happen. I'm going for the US record here. And it just kept inspiring me to like keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. And, I was sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a night and playing basically the entire day. Uh, like I tried multitasking a lot, and it really hurt my like win percentage and my loss percentage because I was dropping points left and right after about a week and a half. And the thing that really kept me going throughout the month was being able to play marathons with a couple people. Because Stella had gotten back into Name the Flag that month, and she was the one that got me into it when I first started playing it. So it was nice to be able to play those kind of marathons with her, and then Ava was around to play marathons with. So I honestly played with them for maybe like 10 hours any given day for a while,
Wow.
like combined. Yeah. So that kept me going for a while. Plus, I was trying to keep pace with Dank, and then Dank took off for a few days, and then I was just trying to stay ahead of Mick for a while. But like Mick he was too strong at the end. He was sleeping maybe 2 hours a night. Because he was going for four. He was originally going to go for like 8 million, and then he upped it to like 10 million. Then he's like, screw it, I'll go for 12 million, 13 million, and then he ends up with 14 million. Like he didn't stop the last 11 or 12 days, and it just became too difficult to keep up that pace. Plus, like once the 29th came, there had been a little drama like the day before or 2 days before, with Ava deleting her account. But once the 29th hit and I saw that Blitz quiz, I was like, no, why now? Like, you haven't given us a Blitz quiz in this topic for like 4 months. Like, why now? Because I wanted to get like over 13 million without having to use a Blitz quiz.
Okay.
And so I talked to Barb and Mick and Rafa and Lindstrom. We were all in the top 5 going into that weekend. And Barb and Mick both said they don't want to use Blitz quiz. I said I'd use Blitz quiz. But then Rafa and Lindstrom said they were going to use it, which put me in kind of an awkward spot because like I wanted to keep third really bad and be on that podium, but I just didn't feel right using Blitz quiz to get the score I wanted. So the 29th was when that came out. So there was only 2.5 days to go, but it got to the point like halfway through that day, I saw Rafa go from like 250,000 behind to about 100,000 ahead. And I was playing pretty much that whole time. So it just kind of demotivated me, and I just stopped playing pretty much
So
for the month.
when you stop playing, like which day of that month, if you know?
It was the third to last day that I didn't fully stop, but I didn't grind. So I played for maybe another 4 hours or 5 hours the rest of the month. And
Um.
once I hit 12.6 on the dot, I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm happy with this score. And like, even though I got 5th place, like it's really not a big deal. That I didn't get a podium spot, but I was very satisfied with a month like that.
So, like you're talking about, there's this Biz quiz thing, the drama thing. Was
Yeah.
it in Name the Flag server?
Yeah. Well, there
So,
wasn't drama about the Blitz quiz. There was drama a couple of days before that, but like when it came to the Blitz quiz, yeah, we talked about it in the Name the Flag server. Um,
hmm?
and we were kind of going back and forth on it and trying to figure out like a fair way to do this down the stretch.
Uh-huh.
So, Lindstrom said he was going to get to level 800 and then chill for the month. Rafa said he wanted to get to 13 million and chill. And I said, okay, like I'll get a little over 13 million probably. But that day I just hit so much of a wall. I had been running on like no sleep. I was running on fumes. And I just said, screw it, I need to sleep. Like this is too much right now. So once I woke up, it just kind of made me think like I just don't need to do this more. And like they can go for their goals and everything. But I just can't do more. Like it was overload. I paced myself well enough up to that point.
So, I mean, like the May 2020 is like one of your last, like in your leaderboards at this point, right? Because I never seen you in
Yeah.
June, July, or in this month, yeah.
Oh, dude, I needed to take a break in June. I couldn't play in June. I played the last night of the Blitz quiz like as soon as the turn to June. Like I played this, but then after that, I stopped playing for maybe a couple of weeks and didn't really pick it back up in July. I started grinding the first day, and I'm like, I don't really want to do this, and I just like switched to a couple other topics.
Like, which topic did you choose in June? I don't remember much about it.
June I didn't really play much of Quizup, because I had kind of put everything else in the background in May. Like I had friends I wasn't really talking to as much in May because I play on my phone, so I wasn't able to text quite as much. And I mean, once June came around, I just needed to like make up for lost time with people, and I had kind of like shut myself away. So I was trying to be a little bit more social in June. Plus, things were opening up a little bit in America because up through about mid-June in New Jersey, things were on like full lockdown still because we had one of the worst places to be for Corona during that time.
Wow.
But yeah, I caught up with friends. I played more PlayStation. Like I didn't play much in June, and then in July, I played general knowledge a good amount. Wanted to get good at that, and I played the hip hop and rap category, which is mostly a dead topic, but somehow or another, I found somebody that wanted to play till over 1 million, and we grinded a lot, and she ended up beating me because I had plans the last day, and I couldn't make up the ground. So that's what I did in July, and then this month I've grinded in that too, and I've played more Name the Flag. I think I'm like 25th or 26th this month so far. And I might still go for the leaderboard, but I'm not totally sure yet.
Yeah, you use your choice because like you got like 1051, and also like
Yeah.
the one of the top 15 all time is like the highest there is again, I forgot.
It's
Lindstrom got
1260 something now.
1263. Yeah. Lindstrom's
Yeah, Lindstrom is
1263,
still 15th.
and then
Yeah.
14 Canis 1267. He
Yeah.
hasn't played for a couple of days already. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen him.
he takes breaks every now and again, and I just see him like not play for maybe 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks he'll grind like a maniac, like how
Yeah.
we did in at the end of January. But like honestly, I'm not going to be able to catch this pace because I see what Lindstrom is doing, and he's in that last spot. I see what he's doing. There is no chance I'm ever catching Lindstrom again. Like,
He will get 1500. That's what I remember.
dude, he's going. I don't know how he's still doing this. Lindstrom, if you could like share your secret on how you're still grinding this much, like I can't believe it. Like he goes 13 million, 14 million, 12 million, and now he's on pace for another like 13. Like, come on, man. How are you doing this?
Like, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. You know why? Because I remember like I was in June.
Yeah.
I was second best at that month, and then like suddenly like whenever I keep on waking, I keep on seeing Lindstrom on my phone at the time. Like,
Yeah.
I know what that means, you know. But at least it was a nice comeback when I came back. But still, it's still like
Yeah.
something I got scared of because back then I don't even know like people can do this, man. People can just wake up to entry out because back before my date, I don't usually do this.
Mhm.
But now like I have to do it every time because of the
Yeah.
intense competition. So I had to blend into the new generation of name the flag. So it's normal
Yeah. Which
to do this at this point, cause
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's normal to do it for 1 month and then take a break the next month. I'm
yeah,
just amazed how he's doing this month after month after month now. Because even the month before that, like he started late and ended up with, I think, I want to say like 7.5 to 8 million. Like
yeah,
he's just been playing nonstop for 4 months.
yeah.
So
That's amazing, honestly. Lindstrom,
yeah,
wow. I mean,
and then
nice.
like I see the names on the leaderboard. Like, firstly, I don't think anyone can catch Yano. Like he's gonna be best laner of all time probably forever. Like
Jano
he's what
2000.
5? He's like 500 levels ahead of Amelia. Like that's so many. That's like way too far to go.
Then Barb just got his first one level advance.
Yeah,
He got like 1409, but now he got 1410.
yeah,
And Mick just stayed there. Emilia,
yeah.
it Emilia's still playing until I think level 2K. So it's like Dimstar, he will get 1500. So I mean, I believe that Dimstar will get like by 5th or 6th place in December, maybe. Or
Yeah,
and Emilia, I don't even know, but I think within this year, Emilia will get
well,
like 2K. I don't remember.
yeah. I mean, I would understand Amelia going for 2,000 since only one person has done it. It's such a competitive topic. Like it would be like legendary to get to 2,000. So
Oh my
like
god.
I hope she gets it soon. Like hopefully by the end of the year. I don't know. Like I haven't done the math on it. I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it, but I'd love to see it. And then like I look at the rest of that top 15 and there are just way too many like really competitive players. Like you see what Barb can do when he gets into it. And like and then the fact that Daniel came back and he's doing what he's doing, like he's going to be hard to catch too. So there's just too many competitive players, and I'm honestly too far back. Like I'm still 200 levels behind that point, and I have about 12 people to pass just
Oh
to get
my.
onto that leaderboard. I think I'm 27th all time right now, but
This.
I just can't. I can't grind like I did in May anymore. So I'll be happy to get to like 1250 and get that KE commissioner tag. But other than that, like I don't know how far I can go.
Ay, ay, ay. I mean, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, Mike got 1509. I don't know if you heard of this before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I've played Mike plenty.
yeah. Mike. Yeah, he got already the K highest title of the highest title. What? That's a top title
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. What is it? The
Emilia.
Grand Master, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
man. Oh my god, that's a lot. Anyways, so like what else should I talk? Oh yeah, Lizard would say that on his Twitch chat,
Mhm.
2000 level speedrun.
Oh my god, dude, you're out of your mind.
We're gonna predict? Like, will Lindstrom overtake Emilia and Jano? What's your
I
prediction
I
is?
think I don't think he's gonna catch Jano. Like
Oh,
Jano's just way too far ahead. Like it takes what about like 150, 160,000 just to move up one level now for him. So I don't know how Lindstrom's gonna catch up to what level, like 2230 now, something like that. But I think he can catch Amelia, because I see Amelia goes hard one month and then takes a little bit of a break and still plays a little bit the next month. But I haven't checked the leaderboard today. I don't know where she's at for this month, but Lindstrom is basically, in a sense, just keeping pace with her at this point. So he's going to have to wait until these guys take a break to be able to actually catch up.
So, Raphael's watching you right now, and
Yeah.
like, what do you think about Raphael's title this month? This is like this month, okay?
Yeah,
Like 7.6 million, man. August.
dude, he's going for it this month. Like, I'm wondering, because there might be another Blitz quiz at the end of the month, so he might be able to break the non-boosting record if you don't consider a Blitz quiz boosting in any form, even though you get a little more XP.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, like, this month is extremely impressive from him. Like, I fully expect him to still get best in the world. I know his connection sucks sometimes, but it seems to come back pretty quick. And like, honestly, I'm very impressed with what he's doing, and I'm glad he's back in KE too, because
Yes.
like, just that initial hit of like seeing that he got banned like right at the end of the month that we were both grinding in really hard. It was just weird to see that, and so I'm glad he's back, and I'm glad he's really going for it this month. Like, I know Daniel took the Brazilian monthly record back, so it looks like Rafa's going to beat that. And it's extremely impressive to be able to beat Daniel, because that dude never drops a point.
So, who are the people who said hello? Vina said hello. Raphael said
Hey, what's
hello.
up?
Who said hello? Raphael, yeah, just damn, yeah. So, but here's the thing. I have another question. So, like
Mm-hmm.
this thing about other players, this like Pitbull, Roque. Have you ever played with them before?
With who?
And Aleph, Roque, Pitbull on Name the Flag. Yeah, Luan
Yeah,
G. Yeah.
yeah, I match up with them from time to time. Usually I play in marathons, and I don't usually get to face everybody as much as maybe I would like to. Um, like, it's nice to see some new players coming up and doing what they're doing. Uh, so like, I do play with them, and I haven't played marathons with them or anything, but like, I mean, there's nobody that's like not fun to play against. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. And this Torb said, I have not yet made a decision whether I will play for level 3K.
3,000, dude, you're out of your mind. What are you like? You see how hard Brian has been grinding and Name the Pokemon like every single month, and he's still not even there. So like, dude, bless you if you're trying. Like, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but like, I am rooting for you. Like, I want to see somebody hit 3,000. That would be incredible.
I heard that Brian's still playing a lot of Name the Pokemon, but just to get how many XP he can get to get 3K. So, I
Oh,
mean,
dude, he's at like 2750 now or something like
oh
that.
my god.
So he's getting close, but like, he's close, but he's not close. Like, he can only go up a couple levels a day, tops. Like, it's gonna take him a while, and it seems like less people are playing Name the Pokemon. I think maybe because there isn't quite as much parity, and you see the same person at the top every month. And I think maybe that has demotivated a couple people. Like, I really don't know. I'm not as tight with the Name of the Pokemon community here, but I know that it's still like a played topic. I just know it's a little bit more dead than it was maybe a couple months ago.
I mean, it's not really dead
And
than in Pokemon Topic, because Pokemon Topics, like,
no,
yeah. Well, I mean, like,
oh
somehow, but not too much, because in Pokemon Topic, it's really somehow a bit dead. Yeah, the people
yeah,
like who's in the old time in Pokemon Topic, they don't usually play the game anymore. You don't really see them playing, yeah. But in Name the Pokemon, you still have Brian, you still have
yeah, he's
Jan too, you still have
yeah.
you still have like who else?
Oh, dude, you
Ryan.
got plenty of players. You got Ryan, you got
Yeah,
Caster, you got Sydney has been playing a lot this month.
yeah,
Like, I know Connor plays pretty competitively too. Like,
yes.
you got like plenty of people that can compete and reach like level 1,000. I know I don't know if both Jans got there. I know at least one did. But yeah, I know that like right now, I think is the whole top 15 level 1,000 plus in that topic now? Because
But
I'm really not sure.
not sure either. So Castor said MTP is basically the same position as it was in last December.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know why I thought it was slowing down a little bit more.
So
But
Jan 2 said I think it's because school. Second, there are less people, so we
true.
need to grind many months in a row, and normal people like me and Ryan can't do it.
True. That makes sense. Yeah, I know
Imagine
school's
being
gonna be
Brian.
starting back up for.
Brian, man, like he has
Yeah.
university and yet he can still do this.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, is he doing this during classes too? Because like, how I can't imagine he's doing well if he's doing this during class too.
Well, he had the interview before. I remember he said something about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that actually might have been the one interview that I missed because
Because
I don't remember that one.
oh yeah, because he didn't request to have his video to be public on YouTube. That's why.
Oh, that's probably why.
But you can
Yeah,
hear him in the translation video on Piano One, and he also sometimes said sorry. He sometimes said what his uh experience in the Pokemon. So yeah, you
yeah,
can check it out in Channel's video on YouTube.
yeah,
So if anyone hasn't even come to my YouTube, you can come there because it's all there except like some people. Yeah.
yeah.
So Dina said Brian is a bit of grinding and Zack is a bit of thornies. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true though. You're busy in thornies. You guys won.
Oh yeah,
With
Davina's like the
Stella.
only one that like Davina beat. Yeah, Stella and I like we killed everyone. Let's be real.
Wow.
Like I really like I knew we'd do well. I didn't know we would do that well. Like we didn't lose a single match and we only tied one to Zion to Giannis and Hukazo. Because Hukazo like grinded that history topic and I just did not do well against him and Stella just saved us that week
Yes.
because she won 4-1 and I lost 4-1. But both of us we only lost like one topic, like one round individually. Like we won 16 out of 17.
Oh my.
Like we the topics just kind of like they suited both of us really well. And I know we practiced at the beginning for like a few of these topics. And then
Oh,
as time went on, we still kind of played here and there a few games just to warm up. But no, we dominated. Let's
oh my
and
god.
it just like it does feel good because like the last tournament I finished in second place behind Lewis, and I lost to him too because I lost on the last question about some mosque in Syria. Like that's the only reason I lost the last tournament too. And
Oh.
then the one because I've played in what five tournaments now, and I finished first in two. I finished second in two, and then there was the name the Pokemon one, which I'm level 17, so I lost every match that people didn't default in. Like,
So at least you have a great experience that you're a master of thornies, that's why.
yeah, like I'm just good in a wide range of topic, and so is Stella. Like we're both we suit each other really well. Like she's my homie. Like we just like I mean we got really excited for this tournament, and like it showed in the results.
How about this? Ryan plays in class. In his interview, his friend from uni says he does good in class. Ruffle. Doubt it.
Good for him then.
Doubt it. To be
I mean,
honest.
good for him if he does, but yeah, I don't know how. If like, and he's got to do homework and stuff too. It's not just like in class. He's got homework to do, and he's still playing and grinding at the same time. Like, if unless he goes to a university where like they have a major in Pokemon, like then I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, he does like translating Spanish to English. That's his course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically,
Okay.
it's, like that's why when he made the Jano one, he is the translator of Jano from Spanish to English. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
does.
true. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgotten about that. Yeah.
That's why
Oh
people
yeah.
were shocked. Some people were shocked, like, "Oh, Brian is gonna be a translator." Who doesn't think about it, right? He just plays a lot of Nino Pokemon, but in the end, like, he translates some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But no, this last tournament was fun too, and I got to try and figure out how to do what to do for the next one because I haven't really checked it. The one that Amelia posted something for recently.
Oh, so Brian said, "Not anymore. I finished last semester."
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so now he's got time to grind all day.
During pandemic as well. It's a good time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know how things are down there. Yeah.
I don't know either, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't checked Peru. I just know that in South America, like Brazil is just in terrible shape. That's pretty much all I know.
We can ask Rafael for that because Rafael is here, and some I
Yeah,
don't know some.
you guys might be the only ones handling it worse than us. Like it's impressive to like outdo how badly we've done.
Let's ask the Brazilians. Like, I'm in a server with the Brazilians. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
there. Eh, I can't even. They're not even the voice call, so I don't know what to say there. So I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I just know their numbers are really high in a pretty similar situation to us.
All right. That makes sense. Yeah, I've seen the numbers. It's just kind of like just kind of similar a bit, but not like the numbers like kind of similar. It's just that the pace of the rate.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What else should
But
I?
I know that they're using their powers flag during this pandemic because like you see now that there's what 5 or 6 Brazilians with over level 1,000. I forget if it's 5 or 6 because I know Daniel's done it, Rainiel has done it, Canis has done it, G Hearns has done it, Matto, and yeah, now Raphael. So
Yeah,
6 players.
six
We need
players.
and America is second, so we gotta like Vive and Mez and Ark have got to like step up, get to level 1,000. We got to be first in something.
You guys already have first. You guys Skitty. You guys
Oh yeah, we got Skinny never plays, man. Skinny has like barely played for however long.
Yeah.
Like Nick came back for 2 months and then he went to US sports teams and I see him grinding in that. He's getting like 5 million a month or something like that in US sports teams and second place has like 200,000. So, I don't know how he's keeping his concentration in that, but I think he's over level like 1,200 in that. I'm sure he'll come back to name the flag if he drops out of the top 10 all time or something, but like our Americans right now in the top 4 that have level 1,000, like none of us are grinding.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm the only one doing anything this month and I know Vive has
Ain
the
Sato.
lead.
Ain Sato.
He hasn't played in a couple of days though.
Yeah, he gone missing.
So
I don't know what happened to him.
yeah. Yeah, I saw him grind a couple months ago too for maybe a week and then just kind of stopped.
Yeah, either he might get grounded. I don't know. Was he grounded? I don't even know. Cause like I've been told that he's very young. He's a young. Yeah, but
Yeah, maybe.
maybe he got grounded. Like, hey, why you playing a lot, yo? I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe school started up for him. I don't know, but like I know that a couple of us had taken some like well-deserved breaks because after May between me and Mick and Dank, like we just went so hard that month that we
Oh yeah.
all just got exhausted with it.
I just
So
play. Of course, I mean I don't really play too much. I don't want to play too much, yo. It's just that
yeah,
the thing is like I want to stop somewhere too this month, but it can't be because like people are still playing, yo. People are,
yeah,
I mean it's hard. Like I want like guys. Guys.
I mean, dude, you're not in a bad spot. Like you're in what, 11th place or something like that right now?
10th place already.
10th place. Okay. So yeah, like you're doing well, and a couple people behind you have stopped. And like I think at the bottom of the leaderboard, it's still Conis and Strawberry. I haven't checked today, but I think that's still what it is.
Yeah, there's still, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it might actually get people might actually make the leaderboard with under 2 million this month. It's very possible.
Oh yeah, this is like the least one of the least months actually. I don't know what happened in August. It's kind of like the least month for me. For
Yeah.
us,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, like you said, school's starting back up for people. People are able to get outside more, I guess.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I know. Maybe Barb would have grinded, but he obviously went to Norway and was busy the first week or so. And now I've seen him around playing a little bit, but I don't see a lot of people really grinding in the same way. Just like playing here and there for the most part.
Oh yeah, about Zach. Oh sorry, like about Barb. Yeah, he went to Norway. That's another
Yeah,
popular talk. Yeah, that was
yeah,
like
that's so cool though.
2 weeks ago.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
he met
Yeah,
Taya. Yeah.
yeah,
What do you think about it?
yeah. That's like honestly, I'm glad they met up. Like I'm really glad they met up because they always have such a cool dynamic like in the server and everything. Like when I first came on, it was always them like uh giving each other shit for just anything. And it just like it was fun to me, and like they seem to have like a fun relationship, and it's really cool that a couple people in KE got to meet up.
Yeah, I mean that's like something special for people who can meet up in real life. Like, who would think about that, right? Who would think about just because of an app?
Yeah.
I mean, some people do already. There were already people, tons of people already did it. Like Ben Pony. Ben Pony met like, yeah, he met like this guy named Carl. He used to be one of those
Yeah.
all-time player in Name the Flag. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it already happened.
Yeah, I mean, like it's definitely possible for people to meet up, especially if they live like close by.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I could have ran into Mez one of these days and not even known it. He literally lives in the next town over from me. Like,
He's in same
so
age as you? Same age or
dude, he
no?
lives. No, he's a good amount younger than me. I think he's 16 or 17.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, he's plenty younger than me. But yeah, we live super close by.
I see. Dude,
Yeah,
I mean, mine, yeah, I do have some close bys, but I
you
never
could meet
met.
up with Rhea.
I mean, it's quarantine, and also like, I, I mean, like right now it's kind of scary to go outside for now. Yeah, I mean, like here in my
I mean,
country, like,
is it bad there?
yeah, I mean, like, it's really bad in like Southeast
Oh,
Asia. Like we're the
oh
top already
no.
in Southeast Asia, so I mean, if there are cases, if it's like hampering down, or it's gonna be like somehow in a good case for slowing down the coronavirus, then maybe who knows, right? Who knows? Even
Yeah,
you and Mess, right? Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
never know, never know.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows, man?
I
But
mean, this coronavirus. I mean, my God, like imagine if there weren't. Like I would like easily go meet up, anyone.
yeah,
And even you,
yeah,
you might meet up
absolutely.
with Mess or whoever, right? So
Yeah,
these
like there's
things,
plenty of people in America, just in America, that I could meet up with, and there are obviously people overseas I wanted to meet up with, but I know for us it's just so much harder because this travel ban came, and like I can't travel internationally, and
I,
it sucks, dude.
I mean
It
here,
sucks.
like we have like quarantine pass. Like if you go to other cities here, you have to quarantine pass to go other cities recently. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like it's really hard compared to like without sorry, without this
Yeah.
coronavirus. Like they have this level of quarantine and stuff here. So our status right now is like really strict a bit. But
Yeah.
right now you need like quarantine pass just to go other cities here. So of course they're kind of
Okay.
strict with that.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta be. Like they
Yeah.
have it here, where at least in Jersey and New York and Connecticut had issued a recommendation for people coming from like 8 different states in America because coronavirus was really, really hit really hard in those areas.
Uh-huh.
And we had just gotten our numbers down, so
Yeah.
they had requested a 14-day quarantine for anybody traveling, but it's just too hard to keep track of it. Like I got a friend that lives in North Carolina that came up like at the end of June, right around when this was put in place, and nothing happened. Like he's got a North Carolina license plate, but it's not like people can prove that he was out of state before coming up. So
Oh my god.
yeah, it's just way too hard to enforce it here where the states have very open borders.
So Barb just talked to you. Wow, he said something. I will try to finish this month with 5 million. It was really fun.
Okay.
We got lucky because Norway made Switzerland a red country, mandatory quarantine while I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So that's why
We'll do
he met Taya
right
before the quarantine thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like that came at the right time, I guess. Because I don't know what European travel's like, because I know a couple countries are not doing well with it. But no, I'm very glad he got to go meet up with her, and like it's nice to see him playing Name the Flag still and going for these kind of marks, because he's one of those guys that got me into it like way back when. And like I even remember just like being really excited if I beat him because of like what he was doing, but I didn't realize that that grinding that hard, you're gonna drop points a lot. So I overrated my victories over him, and like I just get impressed with the months that he goes like really, really hard, because he like shatters records the way he plays. And like he got close to 15 million in a month without boosters. Like that's insane.
I thought like Slater will come back this month.
He quit. He was like ready to quit twice in May, and I was like, damn, I have a chance at best in the world. But then he decided he was gonna like grind and only sleep 2 hours a night. So I'm like, ah, shit, I gotta go for second.
You know Slater, right? Slater.
Yeah, yeah. I had.
People think that he will come back this month, but
yeah, I guess August was his month where he loved to boost.
Yeah,
because I think it was he did it 2 years in a row or something.
Yeah, he did 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so I wasn't around to Name the Flag until afterwards, and I've played him like one time in all the games that I've played.
Oh no, you don't like it? Of course not.
No, I've just like matched up with him once. I've never talked to him. I don't know this person at all. Yeah.
Barb said, I don't think I would ever do a big month again, lol.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do a month that you're trying to get like 15 mil. Like you can't do that again. I mean, it's way too hard. Unless like, you can't just keep burning yourself out like that, I guess.
Unless you want to be on Helashion's video every month.
Dude, you could be on the video and finish like 11. Like, that's perfectly fine. You're still on the video.
I know, but still, like, I mean, for some people, like, hey, if we get on the video on Helashon, just be in top 15, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Mick just joined your chat. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Mick is watching you, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see Mick.
I haven't seen him.
He pretty much made that NTF server pretty active in May.
Oh, really?
He like left, and then I saw it die. Like I think it died when Mick left. Honestly.
Oh.
But like it was fun playing him, but it made me so irritated because for whatever reason, like against him, I just could not win. I couldn't tie. I couldn't win. Like I kept dropping points. And I don't know why. I guess it was like a curse or something that was put on me. But I was holding my own against everybody except for him. And it frustrated the hell out of me. Because he was the one I was racing with for the US record. And like I just kept dropping points to him, and he just kept pulling ahead.
People are asking at this point, like, who do you think will be the US #1 next time? Will it be Dank? Will it be Mick? Or will it be?
Do you mean like in September? Or
like anytime, all time. Like
all time.
Who's gonna beat Skitty's record? Yeah, Dank,
That's gonna be
Nick.
tough. The thing is, if Dank decides he really wants it 1 month and he goes for like 10, 11 million, he's almost. So I think Dank is going to be the one to break it because I do think he's going to start playing again before Mick. I don't know that for sure. I don't know if Mick just heard that and said, you know what, I'm going to do it. But I imagine Dank is going to be the one to get there first just because he's the closest. He's the only one within like 100 levels. I know he's just shy of 1500, and Skitty, I just guess does not want to grind anymore or do anything because since I started playing, he's only gone up like 11 levels or something like that.
Big said Dank will pass Kitty.
Yeah, probably.
And also about Kitty, there's this one controversy. I don't know if you know this, but he boosted only a few.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard this. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was about to like throw my phone across the room. Like I had just done 24 straight hours, and then I heard that Skitty was boosting, and I'm like, oh no, he better not. Like he better not do this. I'm going for the record.
What were your reaction at the time when you heard this for the first time?
Yeah, like I said, I was about to throw my phone across the room.
Oh.
Like it was frustrating, not just because it was a booster, but like it was like Skitty of all people, who I heard was one of the most fair players that there's ever been. So like it shocked me, and I was glad to see him stop after the one day because he only did it for a couple hours, maybe. But I was upset when I first saw it and thought that he was going for an incredible score, but he really slowed down. So
I think he stopped after that because I never seen him on the game.
Yeah, he didn't. He made the top 10 in the U.S., I think, and the U.S. went really hard that month because you also had Ethan playing for 9 million, and Connor got like, and I think Sydney played a good amount that month too.
Okay.
So, I think you had 6 players with over like 2 million at least, and then you had 5 with at least 7.5.
But then said he probably just didn't want to play X1, so he used X3.
He might have done it just because he didn't have the 2x boost. Like I don't know if he signed on every day, but that's the best I can come up with to try and work out the logic.
Mick said, then I'll pass Dank.
Go for it, man. Like go for it. Like Mick is a very strong player. Like I found that out in May because I hadn't seen him. He had taken a pretty lengthy break, and April was kind of the first time I actually played him and saw him around. But yeah, man, go for it. Go for it. I'm not going to be able to get there too far back.
Taya said hi.
Hey, what's up, Taya?
Yeah, like I think, to be honest with you, the US all time is just like another story, because like in Brazil they also have their own stories too. It's kind of similar between them when it comes to name the flag. And right now it will be between Daniel Felipe and Raniel, because Raniel hasn't even played anything, so Daniel Felipe will be the best in Brazil all the time.
Yeah, he'll do that in like, I don't know, a week, maybe a little longer than a week. He's only about 35 levels back.
Yes.
Dude, I keep playing marathons with Daniel, and the game like disconnects us so often. It's become like a joke between us. Like it keeps getting like shorter and shorter. Like we'd play for an hour and a half, and it would cut us off. Then it was like 45 minutes, and then it got cut down to like the first game. We couldn't even like connect on the first question. So it's just become a running joke for us, and I'm glad to see him back too, because I know he left because of the Cluzos, and it really is not that big a deal in this game. So it's good to see him back.
Yeah, it's like somehow acceptable already.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I got another question. You got second best in the world of January 2020. How was your experience when you played Name the Flag at that time?
I mean, it was fun. Like I didn't start that month with intentions on going for best in the world because I saw I saw Canis, Amelia, and G Hearns like right off the bat were grinding pretty heavily. So I wasn't really trying all that hard for a best in the world. I was trying for just maybe top 10. And the Blitz quiz came around. I grinded hard in it for one day, and got to like 6th or 7th. And then like I just kind of kept playing. I was not in a great place mentally that month. Like I had like some stuff go down the last like 4 or 5 months before that. Like I had 2 friends of mine pass away between like a 25-day period or something like
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. And then I was with somebody. I had a breakup in October. We had to
Oh,
put my dog down in December. So like I was just not in a good headspace, and NTF was kind of taking me out of that.
yeah,
So I pretty much drowned myself in that, and I didn't really play marathons with anybody. Like Ava didn't play that much that month,
yeah.
and she was the person I played the most with.
Uh-huh.
But once it got to like I want to say the 19th or the 20th, I got sick with the flu, and I grinded as hard as I could for that period of time. And then I noticed myself like pass Amelia, I passed G Hearns. I was competing with Cartier for second, and Zemanelajo. I always mispronounce it, but he came out of nowhere and he was grinding like a madman. So I saw Canis about a million ahead, a little over a million ahead, and I said, like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it. And I pulled, I think, 2 all-nighters to try and catch up to him. I got within, I think, about 200,000, maybe 300,000, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I noticed him wake up at like 3:30 in the morning, Brazil time, and I'm like, oh god damn it, I'm not catching him. Like, it's so deflating when you're up at like 2:30 in the morning planning to do an all-nighter, and the guy you're chasing is in like the same time zone, and then just wakes up and starts playing. But it got to the point where I couldn't catch him in those last couple of days. I had hit like a brick wall again on like the 29th of the month, and just like fell asleep at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something, and just was too far back to catch him. And then at that point, it was just about staying in second. So, like it was a fun experience overall, and like it was a good way to start the year. Like the whole Player of the Year leaderboard, I loved that idea. It's the only thing that kind of kept me playing Quizup, because that update was just the worst, and it was hard to stand all the boxes and all that crap.
Crucials.
Because I have an iPhone, and
Yeah.
so like when that update came, I know it was a little different than Android. I just had to keep opening boxes for like 4 straight days, like just randomly out of nowhere, and I'm just like fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was ready to like just stop playing, and then Denk gave that incentive and named the flag, and it just got me back interested again. So that Player of the Year thing, that kept me into it.
Player of the year? There was a player of the year last
Yeah.
year?
No, not last year. This was like January 2020. It was still this year, even though it feels like over a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, January was fun. I congratulate him on his best in the world. That was probably the closest I'm gonna get, to be honest. But like it was fun. It was fun competing against him.
Speaking of Eba, would you
Yeah.
want to share what happened during that time? Because there's some people who didn't know or want to know
Yeah.
about this.
So I know like a lot of, I know everybody pretty much loved her up through the time she deleted her account. Basically, we had been friends for a while. Got into Name the Flag together in October, and just really hit it off and just kept talking and talking, even if we weren't playing each other. But I remember when I started being active in Discord, the channel was created with me and Ava, and we kind of talked about it. And she had told me she like just wasn't ready for anything like serious. Like the channel was more there as like for show. because we were very close friends at that point. So it was it was it was cool to us that we had a channel of our own, and like we had just kept talking as time went on. But during May, when we were all grinding, like I said, I was doing a bunch of with her and Stella, and like things just got like a little complicated. She was having a really hard time at work. Ava was, and was just kind of like in a really bad place, and just kind of started acting very out of sorts. I don't want to drag her through the mud like too much because she's not like here or anything. She can't defend herself on this, but she had deleted her account out of just like pure frustration with work, with everything that had been going on. And apparently she like did want to be closer with me, and I didn't really pick up on it because in the past she had said she wasn't trying for anything serious. And so when she deleted her account, it just became this whole drama on that day, because I woke up like that was the day I was going to hit 1,000. And I know she really like wanted to be a part of that because we had played so many games together, and I did want her to be a part of it, and I was planning to include it on my post, but her actions throughout that day just made me so uncomfortable. And like she had deleted her account, she came back in the server, and was just like honestly just kind of badgering me with text after text after text after text, and I was like not ready to handle that. So she just kind of like got impulsive, and then it got said on the server that the reason that she left again was because I didn't put her on the post. And I didn't see it as like such a huge deal. But it seemed like at that point things got kind of our whole relationship had gotten misrepresented publicly, and things were a lot more complicated behind the scenes. And then in June she came back. I know some people noticed she had a profile again, and she was playing the Blitz quiz and Name the Flag. She was actively playing some topics, and she was going to want to join KE again. And we had talked, and found out like we still both like really liked each other in more of a romantic way. And so like around the middle of June or so, like we started getting serious about it. And the month went on, and like she was reconnecting with a bunch of people I know. Like I know she was talking to, I think she was talking to you a little bit.
Oh yes.
I know she was talking to several other people. And she and I were supposed to have a video chat like towards the end of the month. And that's when she like disappeared again. She deleted her Quizup account. She deleted her Discord account. And she was just like gone. I looked everywhere online to try and find her because I had no idea what was going on. It like really freaked me out because it started getting in my head like maybe this person is not who they said they were, because it's a very strange time for them to leave, like right as I'm about to see their face for the first time.
Okay.
So it was just it just really got me for a couple days before she came back and explained. And she told me that like she just got cold feet about it, basically. But to me, like that going to that extreme and just like fully blocking me off, just like really hit me in the wrong way, because I've been ghosted by a really close friend before. So I just like when that happened, it really like tore me up mentally, to be honest with you, man. Like it was really tough. And she came back. I know she said bye to a few other people. And then there was that whole thing with the map. Like she had told me as she was leaving, she might delete it. And I was like, don't do that. Like, that's stupid. Please don't do that. Like, it's so petty. And then I just like woke up one morning and the map was gone. And I got a little freaked out because she like kind of re-entered my life without me knowing it in a way. And I don't really want to get into the details on that, but like we did talk again a couple of days ago or like last week or something like that. She hit me up and it was really like unpleasant conversation. And so like I don't ever expect her to be back. And it just sucks that things ended the way they did because like she had been like really cool up to that point, and then just with me and her, like I want it to be clear, like anything she did out of like impulse had to do with me. It didn't have to do with like anybody else, in case they're like taking it personally. um like it was because of what was going on with us, and like it was just a hard situation, and we just couldn't make it work, especially with the travel ban and everything, because maybe we would have been able to. We could see each other. Weren't able to do that, and we have no idea we can, so it just became too difficult and too hurtful to resume that.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, by the way. And like, I mean, the thing is, like, you experience these things, it's not too easy for you. And also, I forgot to say that, thank you, Jassy, for the $100 donation. Thank you very much.
Oh, nice.
Did not.
Good on you, Jazzy.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. To be honest, yeah. Like, we will try our best to make this content really the same as it is, like in interviews and everything. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
And I really enjoy these interviews too. I enjoy listening. So
oh, thank you
as
as
long
well.
anything to make it like any better, like any improvements, like bring them on. Like I like listening to these interviews and hearing what everybody has to say.
Yeah, I would keep my best to make improvements. So
Yeah.
it's all about the improvements, anyways. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
want to perceive as what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And speaking of Eva, like, do you
Hmm.
ever have a chance to give a second chance or third chance to talk with her after these
Uh,
things?
dude, I can't do that again. Like it brought up a lot when I was talking to her last week. Like it just rubbed me the wrong way, and she was like, she had a completely different change of tone. Like it wasn't like apologetic. It wasn't like trying to get back into my life or anything, but it was almost to say like I take back a lot of what I said about like mishandling things and just kind of taking back apologies, and it just was very, very unpleasant. And so I really don't see her coming back. I don't see myself talking to her again. Um, it's just like one of those things that's gonna have to stay in the past, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, like I don't expect her to be back.
I'm sorry to hear that as well. Like, I mean, I know it's kind of cold when it talks about it because some of us like were wondering what happened to her. She was nice to me. She was nice to some people, and then this happened because of just because of video call, just because of that thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember I talked to you at the time. I was like saying, "What
yeah.
happened to her? Did something happen like from other members?" Because I assume at the time you were very close at her. So we
Hmm.
were speculating, and at the time you didn't know as well. But after several days, like, you were really saying at that anonymous section that you were unhappy at what Eva was doing to you, and
Yeah,
Estella as well talk about that
yeah.
in that section. Yeah,
Yeah, the three of us had like such a great dynamic. It seemed, and like we had been pretty close to each other for months before this all went down, and it just like kind of stunned both of us to see what Ava was doing. It just like didn't make sense to us because we knew her as such a different person. And so like yeah, that day, like we just, I know both of us had a really, really hard time not saying something. And like I know part of it was to look for a way to get in contact with her. So we were also just kind of looking for anybody that had any, like maybe a Snapchat account or I know a couple people had her Instagram account, but yeah, it was at the point we just like we couldn't keep it like a secret or keep it deep down. Like it had to be out in the open.
Are you still like, do you move on about this problem? Because I've been this is really long already, and like, was it really emotional until now, or are you still emotional about
Uh,
it? Yeah.
Not quite as much anymore. Like after that last conversation that I had with her, it just kind of became a thing. Like, all right, this really has run its course. I can't do anything about it. I don't want to do anything about it. But it was honestly very hard in July, and yeah, it was hard to deal with. It was a complete stunner. Like I just didn't know she had that in her to do something like that. Um, so there was a lot of like just speculating on my end about like what she was doing, if she was going to come back, if there was ever going to be anything in the future. Like it was a lot to process. So it took a while to process all of it, but I think I'm in a much better place now with it.
I know this is kind of weird, but a few people claim that that's not a she, or I don't know, that's a she or whoever.
It's her. It's her.
That's her. Okay.
Yeah, there's no catfish. There's like none of that. It's her.
Because the time I remember
Like
you guys said that, oh, it's this like I thought that's not her. You know, I remember that you guys talk about that.
yeah, it's very easy to think so when you really have never like talked to this person on a video chat or something like that. So you have never actually seen her like moving around. You just see pictures. And I know there are some people on Quizup that just use like pictures of models and will just keep that, but deep down they're like some 30-year-old guy like in their mom's basement or something. Like we just like didn't know like if that was a possibility, and it seemed like a strong one at the time. So it was very easy to think that she was not who she said she was. But I did talk after talking to her a couple more times, like, and it's just there's too much I know about her. Like there's no way that it's not her. Um,
But I'm
like she,
still confused why she had to do this. I mean, I still don't get it. Like, sure, there's this problem personally, but I still don't understand why she has to delete like this account and that, and then like
yeah,
it's kind of easy to think like there's something, and then the ones you talk about the video
mm-hmm,
call, just makes me
yeah.
like wondering why would she do this? Doesn't make any sense, right?
It makes sense. It makes sense to me now because
Um,
she made more sense of it in the last conversation we had. But basically, she said she didn't want my feelings for her to grow stronger, so she had to do something that was going to make me upset with her.
oh, so basically,
Like,
like she emotionally uh tried to make
yeah,
you uncomfortable, so you won't even feel
she
her much.
100%. She told me she did it on purpose.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, like, and I mean that's. I mean, it's good for her. Like she had some feeling from other person like you, but I don't know why she had to do it. It doesn't any make sense, right?
she she was impulsive a lot. Like it just she did a lot of stuff without really like thinking about it and thinking of the repercussions. And then as I told her, like this is what it has caused, she's like, oh, I really did not mean for all that. So like really she, like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with like other people in KE, because I know she was close with Stella, I know she was close with Rem, I know you and her like many conversations.
Yeah.
I know she worked close with Dank. Like it didn't have anything to do with anybody else. Like it was, she was too just like clammed up about moving forward with me and just made it into a bigger thing than it needed.
So basically, like something personal with her. Yeah, something to do with her, not rather than the rest of KE and other Quizup members. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It must mostly about her. Yeah. So that's her choice.
Mm-hmm.
And what can we do about it, right? I
Yeah.
mean, we just have to accept what happens and like, of course, like if there's some problems, like I mean, you have already problems at the time. I know that, and at least you tried to contain it and try to resolve it, even though it's not some
Yeah.
resolutions that you guys haven't talked already and such. you already know, you're
Mhm.
aware about it, and you're trying to accept what is going on. And
Yeah,
if ever it happened to you again, like you know what to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's over and done with now. Like she's not here. She isn't in the server. Like I know that for a fact. She's not like I know that there was some suspicion about that. Like she's not here anymore.
Well,
And she
she
told me
deleted the map, K map.
yeah,
That's what I know.
yeah,
What happened
yeah.
there?
I just knew she still had access to it, and she just talked about like deleting it as like some sort of like I don't even remember why she wanted, but she said it's like the last tie she kind of was having to KE, and like she wasn't sure if she was ever going to come back or anything. So I guess she didn't tell any of the leaders she still had access to the map, and I thought she wasn't going to do anything with it because
Oh,
she had said something to me about potentially doing it, and like I said, I just told her
what?
please, like, don't do it, like, don't do this. It's so petty. Like,
Wait. When was this? When was this thing? I never heard of this, but this potential
yeah,
thing. How do you know
yeah.
this? When was this?
Because we had a conversation like a couple days after she had deleted everything. Like she came back and talked to me for like several hours, and it was just one of the things that came up, and it came up very remotely, and we only talked about it like a minute or two.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just like, don't delete it. That's stupid, and like you're just you're aiming your aggression like at the wrong thing completely. So like I thought I talked her out of it, and then I saw it was gone one day, and it was just like, oh, I guess not. I guess she was being that petty about it.
Yeah, she did delete it. Jan
Yeah,
too. Yeah, she
and
did.
I'm glad. Honestly, I am glad with the work that everybody has done to preserve it and like keep the map as a thing, and it's like even better now. Like
Mm-hmm.
much credit to Dank, Vive, whoever else worked on it. Like you guys did an incredible job.
Yeah, that's true. Props to
Yeah,
Dank and Bib and others. They're the ones who saved the K map. That's for sure.
yeah,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
And they improved on it too. I love it. Yeah.
Look at the comments now. Me and Barb,
Yeah.
since we're pretty much one person. Taya is not a catfish. I'm pretty sure about it. It was just a makeup. That's why I look better on my Instagram. Huh? Okay.
All right.
I don't use no, I don't even own Instagram. Do you?
Yeah.
Zach? Do you?
I have it, but I don't use it.
Eh,
Like I have an account, but I don't do anything at all with it.
yeah, me either. Like
I barely take pictures, dude. Like it's just not worth it to me.
you take picture on Quizup a lot of times.
No. Nah, man. I've used like 5 different profile pictures that is actually my face in like 2 years, man. Like
2 years. I thought
it's
that's.
really not that many.
But now
It's
you have
not
a
that
picture
many.
or Discord. Like you're
Oh
kind of
yeah,
different.
dude. I
You're
got
kind of different, man.
yeah, a little bit. I usually have a hat on, but like not in this one. Now that I'm seeing it. Yeah, man. Like and now I got the Black Lives Matter one on Quizup, which I plan on keeping for a little while. I think it's important to keep that message as like a strong reminder that this stuff's still going on here.
Oh, I see. Sense.
Um, so
Did you
I've talked about
protest?
maybe
Did you protest
yeah
outside?
I did I went to a couple of protests,
Oh, so how was
which
it? I'm really curious
it
about
was
that
it was actually
American
pretty
protest.
it was pretty entertaining to me. Like I didn't expect there to be such a big turnout because the first one that I went to was in a predominantly like upper class neighborhood. So the issues that were being fought for had nothing to do with this neighborhood, but so many people came out, and there were some speakers. They basically got up on a soapbox and said their piece, and they had some African American people come up and talk about their own experience personally, um, and it was an experience all around. Like even most of the cops were pretty cool. A bunch of cops were there just because like it's a big gathering. and things could turn on any dime. Like you've seen some of the protests here, people tear gassed, and like they're handling it very aggressively. But not the ones that I went to, thankfully. And like it was a peaceful protest. It was a fun experience. There were a lot of people that were driving by that showed support. Like it's really something that was at least for like a month and a half very prevalent here. I know it's died down a bit, but it was fun going to these protests because it felt like I was doing something about it.
Jantu said, to hear all this again, I felt so bad for you. I never really realized how bad it was for you.
Yeah, like the whole thing is I didn't want to make it public with any of this really, like until she was gone, and it's not that like I wanted to do some like giant confessional about it, but it's been so heavy on my mind the last like few months, and it was just something like it's hard to like bring her name up without thinking about it. So we were talking about it a couple of times during this interview before opening up about it, and like I didn't want it to where her name was smeared so badly, but like I did have to give my point of view on the whole thing and like let people in as to why all this happened, because I know there were a lot of people that were very confused as to what was going on.
Never had a face on Quizup profile picture, Totten said. And it was in review for some days.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you loot something? Emilia said. Did you loot something?
Did I do what?
Loot.
I'm sorry, I still misunderstanding.
Loot. L-O-T. L-O-O-T.
Oh no, loot. Hell no. Yeah, there was no looting going on here. People were still very scared to go outside because Corona was so bad here at the time. But like, no, I did not loot anything.
I don't know if any other American Quizup players are on the protest too. Are you the only one? I don't know who
as
are.
far as I know, I am.
Oh, you
But,
only? I know Jackie did. Jackie did.
Jackie did?
I
Oh, I
remember.
hadn't even talked to her about it.
I remember
didn't
she
know that.
said about that. Like she saw like some of the protest and then she just joined in. That's it.
Oh, that's awesome. Like I'm glad there are people all over the country going and supporting this cause.
Oh, Jantu said, I think Connor wanted to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Connor ended up getting pretty busy at one point and maybe couldn't go. But I know I think I remember him talking about it once. But yeah. Yeah. I guess as far as I know it's just me and Jackie that went.
Yeah, most likely. Maybe you can ask Mick. Mick?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Mick, did you ever went? I mean, did you ever go to protest? I didn't hear it. So we just have to wait for the comment. Yeah. And yeah. What else? Yeah. Taya said Barb looks better IRL. He sucks at taking pictures. No, Taya said that. And Barb said, dude, it's my brother that takes pictures.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Look,
he's not taking the picture.
Imagine they have a interview at this point, like Taya and Barb on the interview. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun as hell. I think all of KE's gonna join in on that one.
I mean, yeah, sure. Barb was in the interview.
Yeah, I know you talked to Barb like a couple months ago for like what 2-3 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
So like,
it's better to be on the interview. Like, how was the experience in Norway? What happened in Norway? Come on, dude. I mean,
open up about everything.
Open up, man. Open up. Anything, man. Anything. We're open here. It's open 24/7. You can talk to us here. We're available. Like, if you want an interview, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got a good next interview topic. I think you got to go with them.
Barb said, "Well, I haven't done 14.9 million before you interviewed me, lol."
Oh yeah, when that interview was like in that right?
Sorry?
Wasn't that interview in like March? I know it was a good while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you can put it up, like what can I say? Like you can add it up from that interview if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
But
interview
you
with
gotta get both
Jesse.
of them.
I mean, I would
Oh
like
yeah,
to
you
interview
could too.
him, but the thing is, like he declined to interview me.
Oh okay.
So I understand. So okay, it's okay. It's not like, I mean, we have to interview everyone in the Quizup community. Not everyone can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jassy, no. Diane, Barb, yeah, please. I hope so. Lily, no, she didn't want to. I've talked with her. She didn't want to
Yeah.
get interviewed. Daniel, Felipe, he also doesn't
Yeah.
want to get interviewed. So,
Ah man, I
so
would
we're
love to
waiting.
hear his interview.
Hey, and Barb, yeah, that's the only way. No one wants to interview with me. I'm really annoying when I
Dude,
speak.
go after it. We gotta No.
They
No, it
said
ain't even
no,
that
no
bad.
one wants an interview with me.
I Yo, I'm gonna push for them to be the next interviewees though. So like I think a lot of people would love to hear that.
Dank said yes. Tia interview next week.
Yes. Do it. Do it. Make it
Imagine,
happen.
imagine there's a poll. Imagine there's a
Friday,
poll.
dude.
Oh, wait. Imagine if there's a poll on KE. Like,
Is
will
there
there?
already?
No, there isn't.
Oh,
Dank didn't
dude,
make
make
it.
it.
Cosmos didn't
Make
make
it,
it. Beep
Dank.
didn't make it. Dank, make it, man. Make it.
Yeah, dude, do it. Do it. We gotta make it happen. Pay her if you have to. We gotta do it.
Tay and Barb, yeah, both. I mean, it's kind of like something. Like Barb is insisting like on the comment already, as you can see, talking about like Norway and everything and like interview.
Yeah,
So yeah, we need it happen. We need this to happen. Is
absolutely.
there a poll?
Absolutely, we do.
No, there's no poll yet. No poll yet. Yeah,
It'll happen.
it will
It'll
happen. Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
I have
Emilia,
faith.
Dank, if you
Yeah,
guys
you guys will do it. You
listening,
guys gotta
yeah,
make it happen. Yeah, because like I know a lot of the top players have gotten interviewed so far.
yeah.
So
Almost.
like there's it's just about like just finding people that are willing to do it. I guess like it's just because we have so many good players here.
Yeah.
On this team, like
Yes.
there really is not much of a shortage as long as you find people that are willing to do it. Even if you have people come back for like a second one,
They come back.
just to see where they're at after like 7 months of not being interviewed, that kind of thing. But I do enjoy these. I want these to continue.
Yeah, I would make
I
it
hope they do.
continue. This is the legend of one of the KE things. At this
Yeah.
point, we have of course the stream. Like, I mean, like
Mhm.
this is just a special thing for us, to be honest. That we are doing
Yeah.
this. Yeah. I mean, we also
Yeah,
have
it's
other
cool.
streamers on KE as well. It's not only me. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have like Will. We have Raw
Yeah,
Money.
very true.
Have like
Yeah.
that, but I don't know what's their progress. And Lindstrom as well. Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
and also there are non-K players who are also stream. Jassy recently
Yeah.
done it as well. Like he
Yeah.
has his own stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there are plenty. Like we just gotta keep making them happen.
Yeah. And tomorrow, guys, the pinball challenge. Yeah,
I'm excited for that,
yeah,
even
I'm
though I
excited.
have no idea what.
You just have to press play. Like, if people
Okay.
don't see this, like I'm gonna make it in the comments. This one, just press that and you're fine. That's it. That's the only requirement.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
It's just simple basic math or basic alphabet. Yeah.
For a while, that was like the only sport going on in America, so it became like a fun thing for me. 'Cause-
Like back in centuries ago, people love to play horse racing. It's just like that, or pinball.
yeah.
Pinball,
Yeah.
not really. But I mean, like pinball is
Uh,
just like you have to press a lot, but this one just only one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like betting basically. It's like
It's fun watching.
yeah.
Like it's fun watching them just roll down the hill. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, that's why
It's the simplest thing, but it's fun.
I thank you, Dank, for the idea though, because Dank gave the
Yeah.
idea for me, and the giveaways are coming from him mostly. So I
Yeah,
also thank him for the giveaways as well.
absolutely.
It will make KE active and somehow like a marketing purposes for people who don't know what's going on KE actually.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like KE's been so strong this whole year. Like, much credit to the leaders for doing everything they're doing. It's
Yes.
just the tournaments have been awesome, and I'm not just saying that because I'm like do well in them, but like they're just a lot of fun. And then even when other people stepped up to do a tournament like Bartek,
Bart
and
Bartek?
Giannis,
Was
yeah,
it
yeah, and
was it Bartek? I
yeah, he
forgot.
did he did the one with you had like 17 different matches or something like that, and you played a different one. You played one match against someone.
Oh,
Lewis won it.
yeah, I see.
Lewis won that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, he made this geography challenge back then.
yeah,
And
yeah.
also like Kaya said, Barb never gets to talk when we're together though. I talk enough for both of
That sounds right. I'm just messing with you guys.
Oh my. More interviews is super cool, Bina said. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
We're waiting for them.
yeah, man.
Uh,
But
I mean like who I mean I want to try Mike.
I highly doubt Mike is going to be one of your interviewees.
I haven't talked to
It
Mike.
took him.
I did not talk to
It
Mike anything yet. Yeah.
it
I
took him like a month just to join the Discord server. Like he's usually like he's quiet and then he'll like ring. Um, and then wait, hang on one second. Just give me a sec. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, he took a break. If you want to buy a nitro.
Hey,
Yeah, alright. Welcome
no,
back. Yeah.
so
What
yeah,
happened?
sorry. Like I wasn't gonna leave you for too long. It was just a knock on my door.
Who knocked your
So
door?
I'm at my parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'm at my parents right now. Yeah, I'm.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Just give me like 20 seconds.
We gotta break another break. Yeah. There's some shorts, I believe, what happened to Stack. If you want to buy nitro for Taya, buy it for me instead. Jan 2. You really want some nitro? Jan 2? Really?
All right, man.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry about that.
That's
I
okay,
was not
yeah.
expecting that. I was not expecting anyone to bother me.
What did you do? I did not. What did you do?
Yeah, it was urgent apparently. So
Oh,
whatever. Let's
origin.
move on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
just let's move on.
okay, so I have another question for you. So I've seen you
Yeah.
got several BIW tattoos on your Quizup profile. What was your best experience about it?
Um. Well, I mean, like some of these didn't take a whole lot of effort. Um. Like there are some of those sports ones like individual sports teams. Like I got best in the world in Seattle Seahawks with like 2,000 XP. So it was extremely easy.
Not the Seahawks. September
Yeah,
2019.
yeah. um, yeah. At that point, like I was in ILA, and they gave out. They did a thing at the end of the month where they tally up every best in the world, and they just have a post about it. And I thought
Okay.
that was cool, and so I wanted to get a bunch of them, even if they were super easy. Uh, a couple of them weren't so easy. I had to play maybe 1,600,000. Like it's a decent amount, like The Office, and I know I did historical events. I had over 1 million.
Oh.
Um, like grinding in those with bots is not quite as easy as Name the Flag, but at that point, I didn't have as much interest in just naming flags, to be honest, and I wanted to get best in world and a couple of other things.
So do you ever like? I mean, were you not a name the flag player back then? Because I've seen many players in the world. It's not even related to name the flag.
Yeah,
Hello?
I mean
Yeah.
they didn't have like anything to do with, like flags or even like geography.
Wow.
Like yeah,
Your
they
your
just
young experience back then is different, way different than I expected.
it's
Yeah.
so much. Yeah, it's way different. Like it took until I saw like a real like community in Name the Flag to actually want to play a topic like that. Like I got into world capitals for one, finished like 4th in the world or something when it was still pretty competitive. And then it just like pushed me to do more and more geo. And like once Name the Flag came around, it just became so much about that and so much less about other topics,
Yeah, you're right.
especially once joining KE.
Yes. I mean, like, cool that you have other preference at the time. And like some people like they just go to Quizup and they just start up in geography already.
Yeah,
But yours
yeah,
like very different, yes. So I mean
yeah. I
here's the
did a
thing.
bunch of other ones first. Yeah.
Like you were in different clans before, right? So like did you ever join other clans aside from A?
Well, I was in ILA for I want to say like 5 months,
5 months
something
in
like that.
ILA. So what happened
Yeah, I
there?
think I. Well, I mean, there was nothing that like happened. The experience wasn't bad being in ILA and everything. It was a large team. There were a
Okay.
lot of different people to talk to. Um, and like there was nothing wrong with it. It just became a thing where everybody that I was like friends with was leaving for KE.
Oh.
Uh, like I had nothing against ILA at that point. Like the leaders had all pretty much been cool to me. Like I have friends there.
Hmm?
And then it just became a thing where uh, everybody who was playing the topics I was playing was just moving over to KE. Like I had just I had seen Connus joined and G Hearns joined and Ava had joined and uh, Barb had joined and Stella had joined, and at that point it's just like, all right, I'm leaving here. I'm going over to KE because like all my friends are there now. So yeah, so like there was not I had no bad blood at all with ILA.
Uh-huh.
And obviously since then things have gotten a little more complicated between ILA and KE, at least with the leaders. And I just don't support the way the ILA leaders have been handling things. But like it wasn't a bad experience. Like my team experience has pretty much always been good. So
I see, I see. So I mean like at the time when you're in ILA, like you didn't expect this exodus of people coming to KE, or were you expected at
mm,
the time? Like I think there are like 20
I
people join from
no,
ILA to
I
K.
honestly, yeah, it was something like that. Um, I just remember like there was like nothing about KE until like late December, and then
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't expect this. Like everybody that was in ILA with me, it seemed like we all enjoyed being there, but
Uh-huh.
I guess just Dank and Amelia and everybody that was trying to recruit people. I guess they were just doing such a good job of like getting players in certain topics. In the most played topics, it's just like getting the best players, the best grinders that there are.
It's like
And so like
NBA, right? Like NBA or
yeah,
NHL. Yeah.
yeah. They're just getting all the best players. So like it's just it was like a no-brainer at a certain point to go.
I mean, back then, like, I remember there were like A, there were ILA, there were of course the same stands, and I was in out back
Yeah.
then. And then like I remember like on January, I've seen people like in K. I was like, what's going on? What's going on in January? People were changing a lot. I don't understand the time. And I understand when it's like I interview with Canis. When I started interview
Hmm.
with Canis, I realized about it somehow
Yeah.
a bit, yeah. Because I was still out
Yeah.
at the time, and of course, like you're still wondering, you know. You were curious. I was
Yeah.
curious, very curious too. Yeah. I don't know if you saw me,
Yeah.
but I was curious at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, like ILA just lost so many members and then got like kind of sour about it. And but like I mean, once everybody joined, it became just such a cool experience to be here
Yeah.
because like it was just insane, like the amount of people and the caliber of people that joined in like January, February. Just I was so impressed that like all these players were coming here,
It's
and
first of all, it's marketing. Second, I mean, marketing is
yeah,
really good. Second, like the communication, they still use WhatsApp, and people still
yeah.
use Discord. That's the one of the
Discord
two
is
main things why it's really a good marketing. Sorry, this is really a good thing for communication as a team. This is two
yeah,
things. Yeah, these are the two things.
yeah, yeah. Like the Discord I think helps a lot in terms of like keeping players active and keeping people playing, and just like being able like especially in the pandemic, like everybody was stuck at home, so every we didn't really have a whole lot to do, and people got to know each other better, and the team kind of would grow closer. Like it's just a like every button this team has pushed in the last year almost has been like a success, and
Yes.
it's just been so fun to be like a part of it.
And then like if you
And
think about it, like other clans has like other IMs. Like Out was still
mhm.
using Skype, but I've been told that they use other IMs, but I don't know if that's true. The COD,
Yeah,
they use Discord, but apparently they use Telegram much of the time now. And then
okay.
Enigma, you know what they're using? Guess what?
No idea.
Messenger.
Yo, I had a feeling maybe they were gonna do that.
Messenger, as in Facebook Messenger. I'm not kidding. I've seen their post. I've seen their clan page. They claim Messenger. Okay, I
Yeah,
mean, good luck with the privacy, because I can't even
yeah, right.
tell. I can't tell already, man. I know that like most of the people there are like out, like the demographics, because the people who left Enigma were like the people in KE, most of it already. Like me,
Yeah,
like Raphael, like Lily, like what else? Yeah, Dina. Yeah, we
yeah,
were used to be there, and the people who came here already at KE. The
yeah.
people like ILA, not really. I think they're like
No.
two or no, there are actually there are one or two. Like the one of
Yeah,
the council, I think. Who else? Curry? You know Curry,
yeah,
the Australian. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, she used to be in Enigma, so she went there, and that's her role there in ILA. So there are, but just only few. But most of them are in KE, or some are in ILA, and some of them are, I think, Storm. Yeah, Storm. Because
oh,
Liam,
okay.
I think Liam was there after, and either K or that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know if you heard of this Enigma Exodus as well. I don't know if you heard of it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not super familiar with the other teams and like what they do and their inner tournaments and all that kind of stuff. Like it just I don't pay as much attention to it because there's just so much going on here. Um,
Oh yeah, because that was
but
years
yeah, like I
ago.
don't know.
That was years ago.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. That was when you're not even active. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I didn't join until October 2018. So like anything before that, I'm very unfamiliar with, unless it has to do pretty much with name the
A-
flag.
And think about
Um,
it. IKT. Oh, I think IKT has like Discord, and
yeah.
I think they're trying to follow the footstep of K as well with
Oh,
the
dude, they
communication.
totally are. They
And
totally are. Look, they're playing like a lot of them are playing geography topics. Like I
oh
saw a
yeah,
lot when Country Outlines was the KE challenge. I saw plenty of people from IKT
IKT.
playing it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen them. Yeah,
and yeah,
and
yeah, they just
also like I'm like, wow, this is just another team that's kind of competing with KE as well. Yeah,
yeah,
the same topics of set of topics. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
and we got a newborn fan recently, IQP. I don't know if you heard of it, but yeah, they have a
I
new
haven't.
yeah, they have a new one, and I've been
Oh, okay.
told that they also use Discord, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not really sure about that because I remembered I saw the leader of IQP on Quizup Tea Time, and I don't see him
Yeah,
anymore. And he has a Discord, so I think they use Discord for it. Can't be.
yeah.
So yeah, so for sure it's IKT and KE use much of Discord. Oh,
Yeah,
not really anymore. Yeah.
right. Well, I like to see other players from some of these teams like compete in some of the same topics because as much as I love that KE dominates it so much, it's kind
Yes.
of refreshing in a way to see like one or two people that aren't there. Like in the 1 month, the whole leaderboard was KE except for Mick, and like I just know that I know a lot of people were like rooting for Mick to beat Barb out. Honestly, like I saw comments in some of these posts, and they're just like, "Go Mick, you're the only one. You're the rebel. Like you can do this." It's just like,
I remember, like, yeah, I mean, if you're not part of KE, like, some people support Mick. If you're part of KE, you're supporting Barb. I remember those times.
yeah,
That's kind of like something cute, because like it's kind of like something about clans now, rather than like individualism. Yeah,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
supporting. Barb said I was supporting Mick. Yeah,
You
that
sure
Mick.
didn't show it, Barb.
Anyways, like
Yeah,
like I many comments. There are so many comments I didn't even read yet.
yeah.
I joined KE. No, Thea said this. I joined KE because I kinda have a crush on Barb and follow him everywhere he went. I remember Barb was in COD and ILA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
I know he was. I know he was in ILA.
He was in COD. There was like, and then they made this post on COD. I remember, like they were saying that have fun with the kids.
Oh my god.
That's the slogan, I think, or something similar. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's the COD
Yeah,
slogan. Yeah, have fun with the kids.
yeah. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's some people from COD back then as well, like Emilia, Taya.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were.
yeah. I mean, it's like a game of musical chairs in a sense, with a lot of people with the joining all these different teams and everything. Like I know pretty much everybody I feel like has been on more than one team
Oh yeah,
at one point or another.
you were in ILA and K. That's it. Now in K,
Yep.
of course. So mine is complicated. Honestly,
Yeah, I
mine is
know you've been on like every single one, man.
not
You've
really.
told me about this before.
Not too much. Like I'm not like the person who's gonna climb hopping. Nah, that's not true. Cause like some people these days, I won't say who and who, cause of course that's kind of like something kind of like um taboo to say here. But I mean, like there are some people who just can't help. Either they got kicked, either they want to leave,
Yeah,
and then like sooner after later they just want to join another team, and then another team, and then another team. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not like that. Okay.
I'm yeah. No, I know. I know you're not like that, dude. You've become one of the more like peaceful people that is on here.
Yes, that's
Like
why.
I know you try not to get like or
Like
that. You want
dramas,
to just
controversies.
you just want to stream with interviews and like you want to have fun
Yeah,
here. Like I get it.
yeah, that's true. That's what I do usually, most of the
Yeah,
time. Like I just
yeah,
mostly in a peaceful way. I mean, like if of course there's some personal stuff, but it's just that not like something
yeah,
out of a drama or something you talk shit or something
yeah,
like something you want to make controversies. Otherwise, I
yeah.
might get kicked out already for that. Don't want to do
It would
that,
take a
yo.
lot to kick you
There's no way. Yeah, no way.
out.
I won't even
You'd
do
have to
that.
do something like unforgivable.
Yeah, like what? Who made?
I
Yeah,
just
there's some people. Yeah,
Dude, I just can't see you doing something like that. You sound like the most fun-loving person.
exactly. No,
Yeah,
no way. Yeah,
yeah, man.
I won't be the next this guy who's gonna make some like clan who just make an out. You know that, right? The out. I won't say who, but
Dude.
this guy from Brazil. Yeah, he just made an
Yeah,
out, and then like people think that that's a real person, but apparently that's a Brazilian person, and then of course he got kicked out after. Yeah, from KE. Yeah,
yeah,
just
of
an
course.
example. Yeah,
Yeah,
or maybe like
no, that.
something that makes some dramas. I forgot what happened. There's some arguments, then left. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then yeah,
yeah. Like
that's something. Yeah, I mean, some people these days like they can't even control uh stability. Some people, yeah. I mean, that's either their attitude or personality. You can't even blame them. But the
Yeah.
only thing the clans can do, you just have to control it. That's
Yeah,
what.
exactly.
Yeah, that's how it is. Is it what it is? Also, Zach.
Yep.
Yep. Favorite sports?
Favorite sports? Oh, absolutely.
What?
Hockey's like far and away my favorite.
You mean ice
Um,
hockey?
yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah,
do
dude.
you
Like
ever try out like during high school, college?
yeah. I mean, like I played a little bit when I was younger, like
Okay.
here and there. Like I didn't play super competitively or anything. Um, and what ended up happening is we moved to Florida and then moved back up north. And in Florida, there is like no hockey whatsoever. There are two pro teams, but like there's no high school hockey really. So there was like nothing to try out for. So by the time I moved back to New Jersey, like I did not have anywhere near the ability like that some of the players on my team had. Because at least my school, like in terms of public school, maybe the state tournament.
Yes.
So hockey was like our big sport at school too. So that made it a lot more fun. A lot of the people hung out with were hockey fans. So I just got more and more into it. And as time went on, I got less interested in every other sport like basketball, football, baseball. And I've like never been into soccer, to be honest with you. Um, Pretty much only during like the World Cup or something like that, or a UEFA Championship. But I mean, like I'll watch pretty much every sport except for like golf on TV.
The Tiger Woods guy. Let's go. Shot the
Yeah,
ball.
dude, like golf is the most boring sport
Boring.
to
Yeah, it's kind
watch
of
as a
boring.
spectator.
I mean, if you
It's so
play,
boring.
it's not boring. Like especially if you're in a video game.
Yeah,
You know the Wii. You tend to be, hey, let's go. Let's make some golf
yeah,
like that. Like that. You know,
dude.
I have a Wiimote. I can just do it right now here. I don't want to. No, I don't want to here, man. It's kind of weird. Ah, it's
Yeah, like
weird.
like honestly, it's a fun sport to play. Like if you're hanging out with the right people and you enjoy who you're playing with. Like I've played a few rounds, like full 18 holes, and it's actually like enjoyable. But when it comes to actually watching it, like I remember when I lived in Florida, there was a tournament that was very close to my house that they did. So I sat like at the 18th green and I watched people finish their rounds up, and I got to see the championship get decided. Like it was like a cool thing in that sense, but it's so boring to sit there and watch somebody line their putt up for like 2.5 minutes and then miss. Like it's so boring. I I couldn't stay there for more than like a couple hours. We just got in the autograph line, got
Oh
like a
my
bunch
god.
of autographs from random golfers.
Oh my
Like
god. That's nothing to think. It's better to play on Quizup rather than watching.
exactly. If I had my phone back then, I just would have been playing name of players doing their thing.
And also, like Barb said, Hockey World Cup was cancelled this year and it was supposed to take place in Switzerland.
Oh yeah, it was.
Stella said Finland has the World Championship in hockey for 2 years now. I was
Hell yeah.
Barb said I was glad when they beat Canada last year because Canada beat Switzerland. Oh,
I
Finland
love
won?
Canada, but when
Finland
yeah,
won.
dude, Finland won. Finland upset everybody. They didn't have a single pro player on their team, or
Uh,
NHL player at least. Like they all the Finns that could have played were in the NHL playing in the playoffs pretty much
oh my god.
at that time.
That's
Like
gonna
I
be
was
upset.
watching that and it was such an upset. Like I loved it honestly. Like I had been rooting for Finland outside of like US cuz in this one thing I have a rivalry with Canada. Like I love Canada. I like pretty much anyone I've met from like but when it comes to hockey, I have a grudge because of the Olympics in 2010 when Crosby got that winning goal in
Okay.
overtime. Like, uh, like that just made it to where there was a huge and like I just can't support Canada when it comes to hockey. So like I usually look elsewhere, and Finland is usually when it comes to that because I've always liked a lot of the Finnish players that have come into the NHL. Um, so like I was really happy to see them, honestly. And like now because of the virus, they have the title 2 years in a row. they can't play it this year.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So it's
They
like
can't.
maybe next year they can hold the trophy too. Who
That's
knows?
yeah. Either teams can try. And also, like Laliat asked you this. Who was your
Yeah.
favorite rapper?
Nas.
Nas?
Mhm.
Why?
Just his whole collection. Like he has so much different material in his music. Like he can make a song about pretty much anything. Like I listen to so much hip hop that like I like ranking rappers, and I like ranking like albums and songs and stuff like that. He's got like 3 albums for me in like the top 20, and he's got what in my opinion is the best of all time. So it's hard to hate on anything he's ever done. So he's definitely he's my favorite at this point. But like I know a lot of people here listen to some of the more new school guys, and like I know people aren't gonna listen to Big Crit but like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are up there too. Like I really connect with them.
Well, I mean, like, do you ever listen to other rappers like JC,
Oh, of course, of course. I
Usher?
listen to pretty much. Oh, I don't really listen to Usher.
Mm-hmm.
Usher's more like R&B, and
R&B.
like he's got some cool songs and everything. Like
Eminem.
I would
Eminem.
yeah
Can you do the
yeah
Godzilla
like
song? Godzilla? Can you ever sing that?
wait say again.
Do you ever try to sing Godzilla song
Oh,
of
are you talking
Eminem?
Eminem?
Yeah, the song.
Bro, I can't do it. I can't do that, but I can do Rap God. Like I cannot do Godzilla. Like he has like over 10 syllables per second in that song. Like it's impossible for me. Like my tongue just doesn't move that quickly. Like like I said, I can do Rap God where he does that speed part for about 15 seconds or so, and like I can go through the whole song, but I cannot do Godzilla. Like it's just some songs are too much and that one is too much.
Daddy said Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Dark Zero said Outkast,
Absolutely.
Crit, Mix said Crit,
Who, Big Crit, really? Mick?
Krit, yeah, Mick.
Dude, I have so much more respect for Mick. And I already had a lot of respect for Mick. Like, damn, I'm glad you listen to him. Like, not enough people know about him. He's got such relatable music, and it's so chill. He's got like every kind of song too. Like he's super underrated. And if you like a little bit of soul music, like he puts that in there. He's got like that southern like gospel kind of to it, but he also has those like where the bass goes just so heavy.
How
Like
about Logic? Logic.
oh, I like Logic a lot too. Yeah, I was sad to see that he retired. Like he could just keep coming out with album after album.
I've been told that
And
he is
like
doing Twitch. Logic.
he might be. Like I don't know what he's venturing into now, but like he has a lot of talent. And like some of those songs he has hit me real the one uh and just I really like respect his old stuff like back in 2012 like on the mixtapes. Like the Young Sinatra kind of thing.
You're right though.
Yeah, but I listen to pretty much everybody. If you came out like before 2010, I pretty much listen to everyone. But like since maybe 2015, some of the newer rappers, like I know Giannis has wanted to get me into Pop Smoke, and I like some stuff, but I haven't really listened to him very much, or to like Trippie Redd, or um, just like any of these guys. So like if you came out after 2015, odds are I have not heard much of your stuff.
What are your favorite countries?
My favorite countries?
Yeah.
I mean, I do love it here, like, but I shouldn't even count it. I've only ever been to Canada outside of the. I went to Vancouver for a day, but I love Canada. I love like the Scandinavian countries, and especially Finland because Stella's there. To be honest, like I've grown very very close there. Like it's So like I've talked about wanting to go there and visit like the rest of the Scandinavian countries because it just seems so. And I don't know, like I guess Italy, like Brazil, uh, like I like Australia a lot. Um, I don't know, like Portugal. Like this
Portugal.
is just like off the top of my head because like I could try to make a list of like the top countries I would want to go to, but like I just like I still have not been able to travel international. Like I at this point because like there really isn't a whole lot going on. I'm still like looking for new work, but and like I have the money and time, not the ability. So like once I visit more countries, you can definitely like, get a better idea of what countries I. But right now, it's mainly like either here or Canada, Finland, Brazil, like these places. All
Barb
places
said,
I want to go to.
Barb said I prefer Norway for some reason.
I wonder why.
I wonder
Like,
why. Of course, we wonder why. Okay, okay.
whatever could make you like Norway so much?
Oh,
But
this
like,
one said I
yeah.
prefer Sweden. How about who
Yeah.
prefer Denmark and Finland and Iceland? I mean, you already Finland, but
Oh,
I'm
dude,
the
I would love to go to like Denmark and Iceland too. Like, Iceland seems like such a cool place, and then yeah, like I really do want to get to at some point. Like not just because Stella's there, but like I know a lot more country, and it just seems like a really awesome place, honestly.
Imagine if you're
So,
in the sauna.
oh well, I don't think I can go there and like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I know, but
like they're
if ever have a chance, you're gonna. Oh my
oh, of
god.
course,
Yeah,
of course, I have to.
yeah, you have to.
Like I gotta experience that. Like I know it's something that like so many Finns do, like maybe once or twice a week, something like that. So like, just like it seems so cool, and I've learned a lot of people have their own like little
Saunas.
island because
Yeah, or islands as
well
well.
their own little island too because they got like 10,000 there. So like it's very easy to have like your own where you have a home like a getaway place.
Yeah.
So I mean it just seems like such a cool place to go. And I just wish this travel ban would stop so I could give it a shot.
Wait, are you from Florida?
No, I'm from Jersey.
Sorry, yeah, New Jersey. Never mind. Oh my god. Ah,
Yeah,
you told me
no
before,
worries.
yeah. Okay, but
Yeah,
I mean, like, New Jersey, just you're near the Newmark. Was it Newmark International Airport, right? Just,
yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah.
about 40 minutes away from Newark.
So you have chance to go outside anytime after this Corona. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, the money thing. Yeah, you're right. But still, you're
Yeah,
very close than other Americans out there, right?
yeah,
It's just very near to the airport, and then you're already
yeah,
in an international gateway.
yeah. Like there are several options for like airports to fly out of, but like it's just this ban on traveling. Like the EU shut everything down,
Oh
and
yes.
most of the countries I want to go to are part of the EU. So it's like it's just a bad time to want to travel the world.
Do you have any favorite players within the Quizup community and why?
I mean, I think I just gave away who my favorite was. Like,
You can repeat it.
like yeah, no, Stella is definitely like somebody I've grown so close to. Like, and we have like so much fun talking to each other and like spending time together and like even like recently about penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah, dude, penguins are the coolest animals.
Ah,
So
yeah.
like so yeah, we created a topic. We got over 100 questions in it. Like we're gonna keep adding to it, and like I hope people want to play it. Like
I
it
played
is
it.
fun. It's
I,
honestly fun. You can learn a lot about penguins.
I played actually like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the
Oh, dude,
leaderboards.
that's awesome. Yeah, man. Like it's fun, but
Yeah.
yeah, like yeah, Stella and I have grown pretty close. And like I'm not like super close with anybody else, but I'm like more partial to people I've competed and named the flag with.
Yes.
Like Barb and Connus and Mick, and like recently like Strawberry and Tech were very helpful during the whole thing with Ava.
Oh yes.
So like I just gained like a newfound respect, even though I already had respect. Like they're both very anti-drama and like very relaxed, very chill, very open, very funny. Like it's always a pleasure talking to those two. And like I've grown closer with people in the flag community. You people that I've grown closer with. Like we've voice chatted a few times before this. So like yeah, like these are some of my favorite people, and like most of these guys have been ILA and the KE too, so a longer period of time.
Right.
And yeah, and recently like I've been playing Daniel a lot. So we've been talking, and yeah, I'm trying to be like active on the community too. So like yeah, yeah, I have no problems with anybody. Like I like everybody on this team. I don't mean to like leave people out, but you did ask me like who I'm closest with, so
I mean, like Stack Stella meet up after Corona. Will you guys meet up? That's what
I'm
John 2
hoping
said.
so. I'm hoping so. Yeah, like I will travel somewhere after Corona. It's very likely going to be Finland, to be honest with you.
Wow, did you
Like
save up money? You save up money for
yeah,
Finland?
yeah.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've saved up money. It hasn't like specifically been for that purpose.
Okay.
But like I've saved up enough money to where I could do it if I wanted,
Oh, okay.
or if I was actually able, because I do want to.
That's,
Um,
that makes
but
sense.
yeah, like um, yeah, no, like I have respect for like everybody in KE, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, man.
DIWAT in Penguins when? Barb said.
Um, like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I
How,
still think Stella has it, but like I'm not far behind. I don't think.
Jan 2 said I will test the topic next week. The flight
Yeah,
is the
guys, check it
expensive
out.
thing because of the Atlantic.
Wait, say again.
The flight is the expensive thing because of the Atlantic, Jantu said. So, are there more questions, guys? You know, there are many questions you guys can give because,
Yeah.
yeah. Zach, so you can say anything he wants right now. This is your time. People time, man. Anything under the sun. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Put me on the spot like that.
Yeah.
I just want to know if like anybody else has questions, because I think I said my piece on a lot of things.
We have there are users like Anka here, Barb, Emilia,
Yeah.
Stella, Castor, Jassy, Lalit, Lindstrom, Mick, Raphael,
Wow.
Strawberry, Thea, Jantu, Pool,
Wow.
and Dina,
Thank you
Demalego,
guys for this turnout.
Mick,
Jesus.
everyone. There are a lot. Yeah, there are a lot. Even
That's awesome.
Demalego, who was watching you. Who's watching you?
Oh, dude. I had fun
So,
competing with him too in January, and it was frustrating. And I thought he was gonna beat me for a second. I really did. Like he put the pressure on, but yeah, like I'm impressed by this turnout. I didn't know I was so popular.
oh, Jantu said if you would test a new topic for a month, which one?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I was trying general knowledge out a lot this month, um, which I hadn't really done in previous months. A little bit in July, but I was trying to go for like top 3 or so, but it just became too frustrating to play because there are like an absurd amount of surrenders and disconnectors and people that take 9 seconds to answer all the questions. Even like what planet do we live on? Like they take 9 seconds. Like it's too frustrating to try and grind in that way. I would say maybe maybe like try Pokemon out for a month. Name the Pokemon. I would make that little switch, like just for a month to see like how it is and see if I could actually learn all of them. I don't know if I can, but because like my expertise stops after like Pokemon number 151, like that initial generation was something I was so familiar with. So during that tournament with Name the Pokemon, I would get like the 3 right because they were all in the first games. But after that, it became so much more difficult to get them all right. And I want to be able to like nail it down after playing with all those like expert players. I want to see if I can compete there.
So yeah, so Lewis is here too.
Oh, nice. What's up, man? Wait, you said Lewis, right?
Lewis.
Oh, so we got the Pretzel King and the Pretzel Queen here.
Can we get a JC rap from you? Lewis asked you this.
Wait, say again.
JC rap. Can you make one example of it?
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys want to hear this rap, share it. Because we want so much audience, so people can hear you. Because it's like karaoke and such.
I'll tell you what, it's really tough to do without a beat. If we have like another karaoke, like I will rap a Jay-Z song for everyone. So like, if you guys want to push for another karaoke, because I'm not doing it and doing it a cappella, like.
Any example then? I think you want any example of your rap.
What do you mean?
Any like a segment of a song?
Of Jay-Z's? Like specifically? Does it matter?
I think so.
Alright, just let me figure out a good song to do that for.
But don't play the music out in your background because I might get in trouble for that, DMCA and such, you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, I could do a little bit. I'll do like 8 bars or something. It's like, who wanna bet us that we don't touch lettuce, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine, you feel the ambiance. Y'all just rhyme. By the ounce, though, accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show. You feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. I'll stop at that. That's a sample.
Whoa! You can't even rap, yo. You could. They didn't even join the karaoke contest. And then you were like, hey, you should join the karaoke contest, man.
I would do it if there's a second one.
I think you might win the first place already. Dude,
as long as it sounds right.
The sound is right, though. The sound is right. It can't be. It's gonna be first place. Yeah. We got first place in here. Looks like I'm done already. I'm going ahead. Bye bye. Just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, like I would do a much more challenging one just to like up the stakes for myself. I would do something like Rap God for karaoke. Honestly, something challenging.
Can I get a shout out for Pretzels? Yeah, shout out for Pretzels, Pretzel Gang. Yeah, Pretzel Gang. When you eat pretzels from Auntie Anne's. I mean, that's American brand. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's American brand. This is the pretzels. Yeah. I got 5th place. I got 5th place, guys.
Dude, I can't believe like the pretzel baguette thing is still a thing. Like it's just.
Why people still having a debate for that?
Not really, but like it still gets brought up, and like you still see Lewis and Stella and Dago with pretzel in their name, and it's just like, and Jackie still has baguette. And, like I think Giannis still has it. Like so, they're keeping it alive. They're not letting this thing die out.
Okay. Good. The good thing I don't think about foods. Thank God I never think about food. If I would, I would be like, yo, stop with that food thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like I've seen you in the video wig, dude. You have like no body on you.
Yeah. Oh, what else? Are there much questions? Um, you were good in the tournament for only knowing 150.
For what?
Tournament? I don't know what tournament he was saying. Jantu was saying, yeah.
Which one?
I think
Like
he
this
was
last
talking
one?
about. I think he was talking about the name of Pokemon. Or
Oh, yeah. I can't score 160 and name the Pokemon. Like I would get maybe 138 or something. Like I know I got 138 like times, but yeah, I can't. Everybody I played got 160s, and the only matchup I won was because the other guy never responded. Like I won by default in one matchup, so I didn't finish in last.
are there much questions? Any questions?
Yeah.
Don't know who's gonna watch us after. Well, we're 18 people, so I guess there are
Yeah.
people who can ask you now. You are good for only knowing the first gen. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because a lot of them you can kind of just look at them, and then you look at the names, and you just pick the one that makes the most sense. So, like, if it's an electric Pokemon, they might have like Bolt or Lightning or something in there. So, like, it's kind of easy to use process of a good amount. But yeah, I'm just not familiar with what any of the next gen Pokemons do. Like, I'm max out at 150, like I said.
Exactly, more easy to learn than name the flag emo. That's what Jen.
You think name the Pokemon is easier? I don't think so. To be honest,
I think it's
there.
because like I had problems with Pokemon after something, especially the newer generation. So I could say if it's complicated.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, thank you to Cool. I know you're listening. I'm liking all of my statuses for like months, so thank you for that.
Good job, cool. Good job, cool.
But
Any more questions, guys? Any more? Uh, he wants some more questions. NTP has so many more questions. Of course. Do you ever
yeah,
play
NTP a lot.
at
Hmm?
since you told me about you play PS4, what are the games you have on PS4?
I've got GTA 5 for it. I got it's mainly sports games. Aside from that, it's like show and NBA 2K, Madden, like all the classic ones.
Okay.
Because
So
like that's what. Yeah.
yeah, so
Sorry, go ahead.
GTA 5, that was in 2013.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's still active, but it's just that the online still ongoing. Even though I don't play that game
Yeah,
anymore that much, it's just repetitive.
yeah. Like I enjoy doing the missions in that game. Like they're more fun to
Oh
me.
yes,
Like it's just it's one of those games that you could play when
with your
and
friends.
you're just like trying to mess around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like we do crazy stuff, try and hijack a tank from the military and bring it into the city. Like
Oh my god.
we went savage in that game. Not gonna lie. Like when I was away at school, like
Oh,
we
are there
just
much more? I forgot. Can you say another games you have? What you meant?
yeah, like Madden, NBA 2K. Um, but like honestly, most of the time, because like the new one that came out, the Devils, I've been playing as them for a while.
Oh, how about PC? Steam.
I don't really play anything on PC
Okay.
ever anymore. I just play some like dumb apps on my phone. Like I play like Sudoku from now, like every now and again. Like I was playing BitLife when I was bored. Like it just like dumb stuff like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
I
stuff like
switched
that.
from PS4 to PC. I used to play a
Yeah,
lot in PS4, but now since PC has a lot of Xbox games and PS4 games,
that's true.
then like the games are much more cheaper compared to like if you paid on Xbox or PlayStation. So what's the point
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
right? It's economics, and also like the only thing you have to pay for PC is just that you have to pay the rigs, the
yeah,
GPU, the CPU. You know what I mean? Yeah, the specs, that's the code. Yeah, that's the
yeah,
only much expensive though than on PS4, of course.
yeah,
But at least like if you're talking about sustainability, you're talking about like multi-purpose situation which I'm doing, then that's
yeah,
useful. Yeah,
yeah. I think some of these games are easier to play on.
yeah,
The
PC.
games that I play are not quite as easy. Like it's just easier to have a controller in your hand
I mean, you could play
and just
controller. You use your controller on PC.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But it's just like yeah, you make good points about it. Like it's a good option. Like you know, it's just not something I've like been doing
Oh yeah.
very lately.
I
Like I used to
mean,
play like online poker a bunch.
oh, you sound like Dank, cause like that
Oh yeah,
poker, like
dude,
he plays
poker's
poker.
fun.
I think I don't know if Dank plays poker, but I heard from him about that the poker thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play a lot. Like the group that I play with kind of like broke up and like went their own ways. People are living out of state and stuff. But like I used to play for money like a lot, like every other day.
Oh no,
Dude.
gambling basically.
But here was the thing: is I was good, so I won
Oh,
money. Like
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
if I was
I
losing money, I wouldn't do it
remember
as
I
much.
used to play poker, but it's just only online, like not like the real
Yeah,
money. The Sangha poker, Facebook.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah. Of
god, that
course.
was really popular back then. Until now, yeah, they have an
Yeah,
application for Android and iOS or on PC, but still, it used to be like a Facebook feature, and now
yeah,
they just
dude.
separated. Not, I think they separated from it.
I think they did, but like I was playing it like a few years ago,
Yes,
like pretty consistently.
I have like a million of chips there. I don't even use them really. Because like if I just order
Yeah,
it, it's like what's the? I mean, they have like let's say, uh, wait, straight. Let's say you have a straight card, and then someone has like three, three of a kind. You will lose already, right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Say again. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second.
I mean, if I have a straight, wait, straight, no, three of
Oh
a
yeah,
kind.
straight beats three of a kind.
Yeah, let's say like if I have three of a kind, I will lose
Yeah, it's like
already.
hot.
And I
Yeah,
just
going
all
from
in.
bottom.
If I all
Yeah,
in from three of the kind, I lost already, right? So what's the point? I mean,
you don't. Here's the thing: is though, you like in poker, you don't play the cards; you play your opponents.
yeah, you
Like
just know what they're
it's
doing.
hard to do. It's hard to do online because you can't like get a read on their poker face or anything, or really notice a trend in their bets.
Yeah.
But like playing in person, everybody's got. So you just kind of look for that, and you can tell when somebody is bluffing when they're not bluffing. Like if you have a keen enough eye for it. And
Oh,
like mine wasn't bad, but like I have a good poker face when I'm playing. So people like have a hard time picking up on my pattern. So that's where I find success. It's less playing the cards and just playing your opponent.
yeah, we said who's for Bowl this year.
I don't think there's gonna be a Super Bowl. Like, dude, they're trying to pull a full season off, but you got like 53 players per football team, and like you're not gonna be able to contain this virus. There are gonna be players dropping out. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I don't think. But if it were going to happen, I would probably pick Baltimore. Unfortunately, so I don't like them, but I think their team is ridiculous, and they play in a pretty easy division at this point, and they're going to be looking for revenge after going out early this last year.
Tank Zero said yes, a lot of poker. One price is I will give a poker chess. The price will be around like 250 million to 1 billion chips for free. So basically,
Yeah,
this is one of the giveaway. The
yeah,
game will be on by tomorrow. So if you gonna play poker, I don't know which poker game was Tank was implying with, but apparently he will give a giveaway for it.
That would be awesome. I'd love to play some poker again. I haven't played in a while.
Then you have to win. Then that's the thing.
Oh yeah,
If you don't, then I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's the game.
it's for the experience more
Yeah.
at this point. It's not for like winning money because we're not playing for actual money, like real money.
Well, yeah, we're not like just this online game. Yeah.
Yeah,
And this, well, there are
yeah,
games that are online game, but you have to pay real money.
yeah. That's true.
You just have
But
to.
like those are, yeah,
Or
those are the
what?
more competitive ones,
Oh, okay.
and like that's where you get people who are more experienced that really know how to play.
Oh my
Because then they're
god.
actually putting their own money on. So like if you don't know how to play, why would you put money on the line?
It's like 21 Jump Street again, man.
Dude, 21 Jump Street. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, and I
Yeah.
love the KE that started. Like, I'm so glad that we got to do that. I hadn't seen Street in forever, and that.
Wait, sorry, what did you
So
say? What did you say?
I'm just talking about the KE movie from
Oh
I think
yeah,
last week
I remember
when it
that.
was Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, I was sleeping at the time because of the time zone, so I did not see it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I needed to do it. I couldn't miss it because I haven't seen that movie in like 3 or 4 years.
What's with that movie again? I forgot.
It's Leo DiCaprio
Oh yeah,
and
Leo
Jonah
DiCaprio.
Hill. Yeah, Robert Reiner's in it. Margot Robbie.
Oh, Margot Robbie. Okay.
Yeah, she's Leo's wife in it. Second wife.
Ah.
Yeah. But
You
yeah,
make
that
me
movie's
wanna.
stacked.
You make me
It's
wanna
funny.
watch those movies like those things. Cause I
Dude,
never don't watch some of the movies yet.
that was like the prime time for movies to come out with comedies lately with like Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen and Jason Segel and those guys. Pineapple Express and all that stuff. Like those movies are just too funny to me. I can watch them over and over.
Hangover's one of those movies.
Hell yeah, man! The Hangover is so funny.
How about Rush Hour? Yeah, another Rush Hour is another thing. Yeah, and there are other
Rush Hour's from a
movies.
while ago, but that's a funny movie too.
Yeah. What else are funny movies aside from those? There are
Yeah,
many.
there are a lot of good ones from
Yeah.
like way back in the day, like Animal House and like Caddyshack. I don't know how many people have seen them, but like movies like that, it's just too funny. Like with Eddie Murphy,
Eddie.
like yeah, like like Trading Places or like Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh my god, I remember that. Oh yeah, have you ever watched MIB? Men in Black.
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, that one's
Yeah.
funny too. Oh my
Yeah, it's been forever since I saw that. Yeah, I have seen it.
good. Of course, you watch most of the American shows, so I doubt you watch
Yeah.
mostly. Lindstrom is
Yeah.
top 1 in pretzels. Oh, he just number 1, guys. He just got number
Yo,
1.
look at that.
It used to be first Stella. Stella was the first, and now Lindstrom is the first. It's on my screen. Yeah.
Oh, Stella, you gotta get it back. Like you gotta. There's no choice. How is Lindstrom doing this, yo? Like
He's watching the stream
aren't you
and
grinding?
yeah, he was
Aren't you
watching.
grinding in the flag? Like what are you doing, man?
Maybe he saw the what he listened, and the thing is like he what play it, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's live, so I mean, like if people wanna come, it's already in my screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No need for going to your Quizup application or a website right now just to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's convenient now.
Convenient as easy. Oh, Jackie, hello. Jackie. Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Hi.
Jackie?
Yeah. We were streaming for like 40 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, this one longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I thought like it was around less than that, and I said like, hey, let's stop around. But no, we haven't stopped yet.
Yeah, we just like blew through the mark we set for ourselves.
Yeah, because of YouTube. Yeah. So Jackie, I don't know what we should talk about to Jackie because and yeah, you can ask any questions. Yeah, if you want. Anything. Yeah. Zach is well and prepared for talk.
Wait, say again.
Any talks is ready. Is very ready, right?
What's ready?
I mean, you're ready to talk with any questions. That's what I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
say.
like
Yeah.
I'll answer whatever questions anybody's got.
Yeah. It's your time to shine again. What? Okay. So, like Zach, you've been to
Mhm.
West Coast of America before because you're in the East Coast.
Yeah, I haven't been to California, but I've been to Seattle.
Why
Like
Seattle?
that's pretty much. I went to Seattle for a day or two because like way back when my grandparents wanted to take me to Alaska,
Alaska.
like on a
Wow.
cruise and like a wildlife exhibit, like driving around in the like I guess grasslands of like not northern Alaska, central Alaska, I guess. So like we were going to try to see like wild animals. That it ended up not like working because the animals did not want to. Yeah, I went to Seattle, spent a couple nights there, and it was fun. I was in Vancouver for a
Vancouver.
day,
You've already been in
and
Canada. Okay, you've already
yeah,
been.
I was in Canada for 12 hours of my life,
Okay.
and the rest of the time it's been the U.S. And like I went to Alaska for I want to say like 2 weeks, something like that. Like back when I was like 13. Um, so it's been a while since I've been to the West Coast, and the furthest
California.
west I've been since then, Texas. No, I haven't been to California.
No. Texas. Yeah, you've
No,
been. Okay.
I was gonna end up trying to visit my sister out in California, but she ended up moving back to Jersey.
Okay.
So there hasn't been as much a reason. Um, like
So,
I just
what year did Zach start playing Aim the Flag and join Quizup because I'm late, so I miss a lot. So you can
yeah,
say, yeah, you should tell
yeah.
her.
I'll sum it up. I joined in October 2018. A friend of mine got me in. I started playing competitively in Name the Flag in like September and October of last year, so about like 11 months ago. Um, and yeah, since then it's like I've competed pretty heavily in most months.
Um, Thanks Zero said, how's your POY status?
Uh, I think I'm what like fifth now, something like that, because I think Lindstrom's there. Um, Barb has to be up there at this point. So like I have grinded just a little bit this month. I'm at like 550K or something like that. Um, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna make a push in the second half of the month yet. Um, so it's just about finding that like inspiration to come back and compete at a high level.
So Lewis said, come to UK.
What, to the UK?
Yeah.
I'd go to the UK. I'd go to the UK, but they gotta travel. I'm like it's. I really would love to like watch all of it, and like it's just frustrating. I have the time, can't do it, and it just sucks. Need a new president.
Oh,
Like if this was
wow.
even okay, this would have been like I would have been able to travel, and people would be able to travel here. But
Jackie said, oh, wow, in those 11 months, you reached level 1K.
yeah, I went from I think I was like level 30 or something before I started actually playing to try and win and compete. So like month by month, I think I went like 4 million. Then I didn't play much in November because King was boosting that month. And then
Oh,
I know December I had like 2 million. January was like 7.5. February was another like 2 million. March I barely played. April was like a little over 6, I think. And then May was the 12.5. So like I progressed pretty quickly, I guess, compared to a lot of people to get to level 1000. Not Lindstrom, of course, because like shit, he went from like level 100 to what, like 1260. So he's it's hard keeping up with some of these guys, but I know I made that progression pretty quickly.
Are there much more questions?
Nothing. I mean, it's alright if nobody else has anything else. I cover a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think you already covered much of the stuff already. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we need like 3 more minutes. So let's just come up like if people would want to catch up for questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Zach, did you enjoy?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm glad so many people came.
Yeah. How is Jersey? I've only been there once though. Jackie said.
It's like, it's nice, but it sucks at the same time. Like, I don't know how to describe it in the best way, but like, I take a lot of pride in being from here, even though it gets kind of labeled pretty poorly by a lot of people. Like, a lot of people just call us like New York's trash can. So like, yeah, it's true. Like people,
New Jersey Nets. That's why they call it. That's kidding. No.
no, they're in Brooklyn now too. Like, but anyway, like I mean, I do love it here because like I get to see the Devils every now and then. Like I enjoy the kind of options we have, like restaurants, and like the diversity of people that we have here. Like Jersey, New York is like the biggest, I think, melting pot in America, I think. So I just think like living here, it comes with a lot of pride, and like you stick up for fellow people from Jersey when you see them like out of state or competing somewhere. Like I'll root for athletes from there, like Mike Trout, who's the best player in baseball right now, is from South Jersey, which is still Jersey, but like it's South Jersey is for like northern Jersey people, it's basically Philadelphia, which we're not huge fans of. But like it's an interesting place to be, and like I do think it's worth visiting the shore. And I promise it's not what you see on Jersey Shore on the show. Like it's not like that down there.
That's what I was thinking. Jersey Shore, the MTV. I'm not gonna. That's what I was thinking usually. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie there. That's what most people think in outside America. Yeah.
I know that's what gives it such a like not so good reputation. So like it's things like that. So and like the Real Housewives of New Jersey, it gives us such a bad look.
Yeah, it is a bad look to be honest. Because I was thinking like the people in Jersey are like, and that movie that TV series like, oh yeah, it's cool, right? Like that. Oh my god.
You know what? Like only one of those people is actually from New Jersey too. Like, out of the 8 in the cast, like Nookie's not from here. The Situation's not from here. Like I forget who the only one is. I think it was Vinny, but like I honestly don't know.
That's felt bad for you because it's called Jersey Shore for some reason. Like many people
takes place on the Jersey Shore.
Oh,
so like
what's the reaction when they heard about that MTV thing? Were there people upset about it in Jersey?
Not really.
Not
like
really.
Everybody here knows people that are like that, but it's not that way like all the way through the state. There are certain areas that have a very high Italian population, like around here, where you're gonna meet characters like that. Like I worked for people that were kind of like that before at an Italian restaurant, so like there are people like that exist here and are very much a part of everybody's life, but like it's not a representation of like what the state is like.
Okay.
Yeah. We got more to offer than that. I promise.
Jackie said that me with California came out.
Yeah. Like I get California is so big and spacious though. Like it has reputations for different things. Like the LA area is so much different than San Francisco, from what I understand. But they're both in the same state. Um, like I feel like there's a lot of different state, but it's just a different
Different.
vibe altogether. Being on the West Coast,
Yeah.
like it's a whole different energy. Like here, it's a very passionate kind of very sport, and I know that when people have gone to the West Coast, people don't really care out there. It seems like as to what's going on in sports outside of maybe basketball, at least in California and the LA, San Diego. But it's just they're different places, like all together. And I want all the different things it has to offer. Like I want to go to LA and go into San Diego, and so like hopefully I'll make it out there one day, and Jackie can show me around, show me what's good out there. I'll show you what's good here if you come.
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like NJ people talk so fast. You're no exception though. Caster said.
Yeah, we kind of do. We kind of do, and like I also notice everybody else's accent in the country, but I don't ever seem to notice my own. I don't know how many people think I have a very like thick Jersey accent, but yeah, we definitely do talk quickly. So I'm sorry, like I know a lot of people's language is not English.
I could
It's like
understand.
hard to follow.
Yeah, I could
Like,
understand you 100%. 100%.
yeah,
It's very
yeah,
clear. I don't mind though. It's just like I have this is not American accent, but I could understand. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like some people here just have thicker accents than others.
Oh yeah.
But you'll notice a lot of the times, like this accent specifically, it's just like you don't really pronounce T's in words very much. They're more like D's. So if I say like literally, you're not going to hear the T so much. You hear the D instead of a T. It's just like a subtle thing. But that's like the extent of my accent, I think.
Jackie said I've been there, and when I was 14, it was nice. Both New
Oh yeah,
York and New Jersey, lol.
yeah. I mean, like, everything here. It's close to New York too. Like we're not far away from a lot of major cities. Like less than 2 hours from my house. You know, New York is less than an hour.
I was
Like
thinking
it's
about like GTA 4, the Liberty City. They include
oh
like
yeah,
New Jersey there. So I mean, yeah, of course I know.
yeah, man. Like, and I mean, Jersey's just like you're either gonna love it or you hate it. I feel if you're coming from out of town, but we're the kind of people that will complain about every out of state driver that's on the road.
Oh my god.
Like, why? I mean, our style of driving is like 25 miles an hour over the speed limit on highways. Like, we don't mess around. We got places to be. Like, everyone else on the road isn't, except for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. And yeah, Stella said, Angelina, Sammy, Snooki, and Jay, Wow, and Binny are from New Jersey.
Wait, they are?
That's what Stella said, so I don't know.
Whoa, this is news to me. I remember hearing like 7 of. They're from like Connecticut and Rhode Island and New York and like Pennsylvania or Vermont. No, not Vermont, but like surrounding states. I didn't think there were that many.
I'm confused now, so I don't think I sound like I'm from California, Jackie said.
No, I've heard your voice before. It doesn't. I can't like put an accent to it. So you could blend in a lot of places.
Like, Carter said you sound like you're from New York.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound
So I
like
do
you're
have a
from New
little bit.
York, but not really a thick accent, so just a slight accent, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. It's subtle, but it's there. And I mean, I didn't live here like my entire life. Like I lived 2 years when I was younger. I went to school in Indiana, So like I've seen other parts of the country. You kind of adapt to wherever you're at. Your accent just becomes more place you
Oh,
are. So I think maybe if I spent my whole life in Jersey, it would be. But I don't know. I don't have any proof to that. It's just a thought.
I'm really confused that so I think the reason why New Jersey is kind of near New York because of geography, and when if you're talking about like New York as in the main island, right? Yeah, the main one, the
Yeah,
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
So if you go outside on the left side, it's already New Jersey, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you travel west from there, it's you get into Hoboken, New
Oh,
Jersey.
right. Sense, yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, it's worth it if you come to New York to visit like all 5 boroughs.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Um,
what many
like
tourists
it
go
is
there.
worth it. It is worth it. Like I love Brooklyn a lot. Like even before it went through this kind of like renovation phase, like I went there and it's a really cool place. Manhattan is like huge, so there's never nothing to do there. Um, and like the Queens is nice. I like Queens. The Bronx is okay, and Staten Island it is. Um, and just going to at least like experience something that's going on. Like I went to, and like it's nice to check out the area, drive around a little bit, see the different kind of cultures that live around. Like it's a really cool place.
It's kind of funny that it's kind of near. Like, I mean, you guys have a big states, I guess, big states, and then like New York is just very near to New Jersey's border. That's kind of weird though.
Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why is
why?
that weird that we border them?
You know, it's just because
Every-
your city and then like your border and a state that's different from New York. Yeah, you know what I mean?
it's not. It's not like it's not so much different than New York is the thing. Like if you get right over, like you're not gonna find many different characters. It's just like it's kind of the same. It's people who either can't afford certain parts in New York but work there, so you're gonna get like a heavy pop um, in places like Hoboken and Patterson. Um, so like there are a lot of like not major cities on the other side of the border, but like a lot like highly populated areas. So there's always going to be stuff to do. There's nightclubs that play all different sorts of music and like there's always going to be something right over the border too. It's just once you get like out of that area and more into the is where you find a little bit more of like spacious areas, um, and it just kind of gets away from all the noise, and it's more relaxed here. Like we don't have there's like nothing in the town I is um, like worth coming here just to see, if you know what I mean. But everywhere in Jersey, there's like a town that's maybe 15-20 minutes away with or me uh, there, and yeah, like Jersey has just much everything, and so like it's a good place.
I just noticed you almost have 100k games.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm like 1900 games, 100,000.
Any final words you want to say?
Nothing off the top of my head other than like I really enjoy being here. I like how active the leaders in the community are in KE. It's a much better experience than I had in ILA.
Hmm?
And I would just say like I'm just proud to be a part of this team. And again, play the penguin topic if you want. Like it's there. So like we take a lot of pride in that topic. We want everybody to like try it out at least once. So that would be cool. And I guess just like I hope things continue on this path for KE. It'll be fun to see what's in store for the future. Yeah.
Yes. Oh hey,
And thank you for interviewing me too. Thank you for choosing me for this.
no problem. Yeah. Hey, renewable. Um, yeah, we have to leave now soon because it's yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
Jude.
it's been a
Yeah,
while.
been a while, but yeah, like it's around 3 hours, I guess. We're interview.
Yep,
Yeah, 3 hours. My
pretty much
guy's
on the
like,
dot. Yeah.
it's just like 3 hours flight from wherever, whenever you go. My God.
Yeah.
So if anyone like go on flight or if you guys have go on travel, you can guys listen to us 3 hours. That's how it is. It's,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
anyways, thanks for the interview and thanks for the people who support, especially like Jazzy who donated $100. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah,
Super
I
cool
got.
of him.
Yeah, I got the $100 donation. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you all for like coming out and listening.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man.
See ya. Bye.